entire world until I stood alone in a storm. You took the sunshine, the flames are gone now, and I watched you walk straight out of that door. Promises got lost in the dust. Your boots by the door, you're not coming home. Love like wildfire, I was your entire world until I wasn't anymore. Oh, heartache, you left me behind. That's not a man, only a coward. Gone now, you're chasing the wind. No longer my man, you're just a dressed in moonlight, I whisper your name, can't get any sleep. Smoking cigarette after cigarette, I watch them burn until I forget we're through. Baby, tell me what to do. Promises got lost in the dust. Your boots by the door, you're not coming home. No, stuck in a ghost town, dressed in moonlight, where I still keep the porch light on. Oh, heartache, you left me behind. That's not a man, only a coward. Gone now, you're chasing the wind. No longer my man, you're just a
Everybody, Hardjoss hates the music. Okay. Camus, what's up? Switched over to Twitch, way less delay. That's interesting. See, this is the first time I'm ever seeing a Twitch chat come through, so that's nice. Let me turn down the music. Hey, Hardjoss, how about this? Spicing up the music. Whoa. How about that? Alright, who else we got here? Mayo, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Won't be chatting much because I'm also flying. No worries, Mayo. Limp Rocketeer, what's up, man? Good evening. Welcome to the stream. Hardjoss. Your moderator, Hardjoss. It's just the same few songs for months. Yeah, you know what? That's fair. I don't know. I like the intro song, though. And I think everybody likes Just a Cowboy, but I like Just a Cowboy. But maybe we can switch it up. Maybe we can put Just a Cowboy a little bit later in the order. If you were here for last stream, Hardjoss, I don't know if you were there for the part that we were picking music, but I did go through, and these are actually new songs. All of the next few songs you're going to hear are new songs. So, Game said connect to VATSIM. You need to copy that route. Got you, man. Got you. Actually, I do want to do that right now. Let's connect to VATSIM. Okay, so we actually have quite a few firsts for American 1196, 738 Max. So we have new. So I actually am looking at a new chat on my screen. Obviously, you guys can't tell. I connected everything to Streamlabs, and they sent me a chat box, or not sent. They didn't send me, but they have me using a chat box. It's new and it's got more colors and stuff, so I kind of like it. So I'm good. We're gonna go with that. And then we actually have alerts now. So if anytime somebody donates or subscribe, I think even subscribes to the channel, there will be a little alert that pops up in the top right corner up here. I think actually I can do a, hang on, let me see. Let me go back to Streamlabs. It's something else I'm gonna have to, Streamlabs. Let me log in again real quick because I want to pin this so we can always find it. Just Streamlabs. Sure, that's fine. Let me go to alerts and test the alerts here so you guys can see on YouTube. Somebody subscribes. We have our little alert box that pops up, which I can actually move up because that looked weird. Hang on, let me test that one more time. I'll move this up a little bit so it's a little more centered up there. Hey, what's up, Camus? Thanks for the follow, man. There you go. That's how it works. That looks that's a little high. See, I didn't set up any of the Twitch ones, so it doesn't have a custom thing, but yeah. KEWR-KMIA Alpha 8 here in Newark. Let's see. We're not sitting on anybody. Looks like we're okay there. Anybody around here at all? No, we're at Gate Alpha 8 in Newark. Faye, we're doing half of your route today. I got caught up in doing all kinds of stuff today and got home way later than I thought I was going to. I literally just got home like not that long ago. So probably only going to fly down to Miami. We might continue on. We'll see what's going on, but it's going to be about a 3-hour flight down there. So it's going to be 10 o'clock by the time we get down to Miami anyways. So we're probably going to rock this here. New York approach weird for not controlling Newark. Yeah, it is kind of weird, right? It is kind of odd. But what are you going to do? So I guess we're not going to have to get clearance from anybody. We'll be over Potomac approach, probably off the coast. So unless somebody comes on down by Miami, we're not going to have to get clearance or anything like that. So we're just going to rock with, I mean, you know, there's no clearance to get, so. And also, another thing you guys can't see that I have going on, Harjoss, my blue light glasses came in. So I'm wearing blue light glasses for the first time tonight. So we'll see if that changes anything. I don't know. Maybe it's just a placebo effect, but I already feel a little bit better. I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it's as hard on my eyes. So maybe that's... Are you at Terminal A? Yeah, Faye. We're Gate Alpha 8. Alpha 8. Okay. So welcome everybody. I do have, you know, I guess before we start, what I want to do here, and I want to pause this music real quick, because before we start, what I want to say about the accident that occurred in DCA. First of all, that I'm not an expert. I don't know anything about Blackhawks. I don't know anything about CRJs. You know, obviously there's been a lot going on about the TCAS. North Gaming, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Welcome. Obviously, you know, what's been going on around with the TCAS, you know, why wasn't the TCAS going off? Well, the TCAS is inhibited under 700 feet. My buddy who flies the CRJ told me that. So, they didn't have their TCAS or anything like that. It was night. It was probably really hard to see again, man. It's easy to backseat pilot. It's easy to quarterback them. We have no idea. None of us were there. So, you know, I'm not going to form too many opinions. You know, my initial thoughts were just that, you know, it sucks. It sucks that why is it, my biggest question is, why is the helicopter flying over the runway at, you know, or over the approach end of the runway at 200 feet? You know, it sucks. But who knows? Maybe they do that all the time. Maybe it was just bad timing. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know anything. So I just wanted to put that out there. We are going to have a little moment of silence and just a prayer, just a quick prayer. We're going to pray for them. And if anybody else wants to figure out basically what I just said, if you type !prayers in the chat, it'll come up with that little message right there, just so throughout the 3-hour stream, if anybody comes in and asks, you know, we can kind of just point them in that direction. Yeah, real quick, we're just going to do a quick prayer for them and everybody involved. So thank you, Lord Jesus, for the opportunity for us to gather here tonight. Lord God, we're so thankful that we get to be here in your presence, and where 2 or 3 are gathered in your name, Lord, you are there with them. So I know you're with all of us tonight. Lord, be with all the families affected, Lord God. So many lives. It goes so far beyond, you know, just the people that passed, Lord God. It goes with, you know, families and friends and acquaintances and everybody who's affected by it, Lord God, and everybody who's going to be affected by it in the future as well, Lord. But we just ask that you be with them and again, all those that are affected. And we're just grateful for another day of life here on earth, Lord. And in your name we pray, amen. So yeah, ! Prayers for that. And let me see, Camus said, also heard the Army Blackhawks don't even have TCAS since they do a lot of formation flights. That could be the case, or they can, like, maybe it's a little easier to turn it on and off. So yeah, ! Prayers, is it working? It's not the... Or is it ! Prayer? Maybe it might just be prayer. Try prayer. Let me see, I might have, prayer. Sorry, my bad. I just did it. Alright, I just set it up today. Alright, forgive me. ! Prayer. So, alright. Let's jump inside and let's start getting stuff started. To the overhead. Okay, yeah, there's Nightbot. System page, we'll get that going real fast here. Ground support. Connect the GPU, set that back. All that good stuff. Go to payload next. Coming upstairs, we're going to go ahead and flick the battery on. Lovely Boris sound pack here on the IFLY 737 MAX. Turn it to daytime just so we don't have to fly the entire flight. Omega 38K, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. I turned it daytime so we don't have to fly the entire 3-hour leg in the dark. We are also going to go over a circling approach today in the 737 MAX. It's not something that I'm... Oh, shoot. How about ground power? Flicking that on. I was like, it sounds quiet still. We are going to go over a circling approach today in the 737 MAX. It's not something we do very often. It's not something that I do very often, even flying in the real world. So it'd be good to kind of refresh myself and refresh all of us on this. Kama said, you show up as a retro American for me. Oh, really, Camus? Where are you at over here? Or are you just doing your thing where you watch from a distance somehow that nobody knows how you do? He's just watching us from afar. They said, what runway are you planning on? I was thinking 22 right. Let's see, what is the weather doing here in Newark? Weather... ATIS says departure 22 right, so yeah, we'll probably go off 22 right then, Fayu. Nah, I'm in. Oh, really? Where are you at, Camus? Just have scenery, so I'm at Terminal 4 for you. Oh, okay. Alright, we are going to request the route from SimBrief. And we're gonna just wait on all the... Actually, wait, no, we need weight and balance. And I wanted to read MSFS data 116. Let's bring up the Navigraph over here so we could take a look at some stuff. I don't know how many people. If you are new here, alerts are new on the channel. So if you guys subscribe, we are going to, you're going to see your alert pop up in the upper hand corner. Or if you subscribe or donate or do anything at all, we are going to see that come up in the chat or on the screen. So that's pretty cool. It's going to be the first stream. I literally just set that up. Okay, anyways. People. How many people? 128. So yeah, not right. Okay, so I just wanted to see if that was going to work. We'll load up the flight plan. Mayo said, do you use real time? Fayo said, I hope I can see my house from there. From where? Miami or from here? All right, we'll put 22 right in. We're gonna commit to 22 right here. And I actually also, give me a second. I have to change my controller because I have my Airbus stuff plugged in from the other day. Alright, sorry about that. Departing runway 11 Mayo. Do they have 11 in Mayo? Or in Mayo? In Newark? Alpha flight controls, everything looks good there. Okay, so we're just gonna go back out of this, and then I'm going to switch again my throttles as well. I have Airbus throttles for my my ProDesk Sim throttles, the 3D printed ones. They're very cool. Sometimes a pain to interchange, and my number 2 throttle right now is hanging on by a thread for the Boeing stuff, so just kind of dealing with that. Is that, those aren't the, no, those are the 737 flaps. The ProDesk Sim throttles really add a lot of immersion to the sim, I think. If you guys haven't, check them out over there, not sponsored or anything. I would love it if they did because I need a new set. But anyway. They really add a lot. Like being able to move through all 40 flap settings on the Boeing is really cool. Being able to arm the speed brake and stuff like that and actually like pick it up and move it and everything is really cool. Even though it's a little buggy on here, the flap settings are like, the detents are like a little off from where they actually are on my hardware, but still pretty good. Kama says, mine says invalid uplink, I have to do this manually. Oh baby, you hate that. Everybody hates that. Bayo says, hope we can see the house from here. I guess we'll see. Probably at Terminal 3 or something. It said, I'm at Terminal... I'm at... Where is it? Whoa, yeah, it just says I'm in like the middle of a taxiway on the chart. Oh wait, no, American 1190. That's, oh no, I'm 1196. Oh wait, I forgot you guys can see this too whenever I change it. My bad. Mayo said, also, can you be my ATC? My sim only uses human ATC. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? Because I don't even know what to make of that. Okay, we're gonna go through, let's get GSX to start boarding here.
Boarding requested.
And we'll use American if we, it doesn't look like we can. I guess we'll just use Ace again, or Swissport. We'll use Swissport. We're departing runway 22 right. I think we'll probably take the Newark 5. Yeah, we'll just take the Newark 5. It didn't give me a departure over here, but we're gonna use that. Newark 5 departure, sorry. And then we're gonna start looking at some of the stuff, such as like these numbers here. So we shouldn't need to open any doors or anything like that. This should be fine. And then also, sorry, right before I said that, I was answering somebody's question about, Mayo said to use real time. Usually, yes, like we'll be real time, like flying. Obviously, I turned the time back right now. It's 7:16 p.m. It's dark where I'm at realistically, but yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't want to fly this whole entire flight in the dark. All right, 128 people coming with us. 128. Cargo. Oh shoot, it's in kgs. No, wait, hang on, it's down here. Panel style, general US system. Is it? No!
Passengers boarding starting.
Okay, let's see. There we go, pounds. We've got 7,000 pounds, so we'll just do like 3,500 and 3,500, split it up. Fuel, we're looking at, we need 16.5, we'll take 17 thou. And we will complete, well, see, I don't like doing that though because it just takes you here. I just want to make sure it sets payload and then sets fuel and then complete. And then we can go in here and we can kind of cross this bridge as we come to it. I don't think I did this yet. Where's the, how come it's not taking me to the init page? Oh, we're on route 2? Wait, no, we're on route 1.
Good afternoon.
Index, ident. Oh, okay. Pausing it. It worked.
This way.
I hope this... AWS failed charge. Did I... Oh, I didn't switch it yet. That's why. I'm stupid. Okay.
Hello.
Lemon Straws, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Glad able to catch your stream today. Currently at grandparents for supper. Wanted to watch for a bit. Hey, man. We're glad to have you. What are your grandparents making for supper? All right, we're not going to do the arrival just yet because we're in a Boeing... oh, see here it doesn't think we did it yet. Oh, probably because I hadn't started aligning them yet. Okay, anyways. I hope I'm done being stupid today. Wind here in Newark. Let's go to Newark. Weather. We'll just get a METAR is fine. 180 at 3. Let's copy FMC data for now. 22 right. We're going to go hit the B key for the altimeter setting. 3025 looks good for me. 193 at 3. Sure, it's close enough. 36 degrees Fahrenheit. That's times 2 plus 30. It's pretty close. We'll derate 1. I don't know, actually. How long are the runways here?
Hello.
22 right is 11,000 feet. That's long enough. So we'll derate 1. It flaps 5. AC is going to be on. Anti-ice is going to be off. And we're going to calculate it. And all that stuff is going to be good. I wish you could send the output, but it is what it is. Can you compare contrast this and the PMDG 737? Yeah, man. I mean, do you just mean like in terms of like features, like in what you're actually getting, or
Hello.
systems, or what? Lemon Straw said that we had KFC. Dang, bro. That's fire. Yes, like I said, no, Hey, Ron FX. Thanks for subbing, man. Welcome. Like true difference from true differences experienced as a Microsoft Flight Sim pilot. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, when, like, and especially since we just did fly the PMDG, I think it's very, they're very similar, right? Like, it's a 737. It's not anything new. We're not rewriting, you know, what do they say? I don't know. It's basically the same thing. Flies the same way. Everything on the overhead panel is pretty much the same, except for the APU. You don't have the EGT gauge right here anymore. I don't know if you guys picked up on that, but you don't have the EGT gauge here anymore, which I think is why you don't have to wait to throw it all the way back into start. So there's that. Camus got the flight plan inserted. Let's go. We're ready. We're ready. It's gonna be a long flight. Anybody else is always free to join too. You guys are always free to join. Yeah, I mean, obviously the biggest difference is the screen, where the auto brakes are, and the fact that the landing gear is different too. It doesn't have any like lock position. It's just up and down. I don't know. I like it. I like the Max better, just honestly because of the screens. I mean, you have your flight number right here. You have, which isn't in at all. You have your what you're squawking right there, and you know your times, your dates, and everything. The only thing that I also kind of think with the Max though, we're gonna go 2000, which is there we go, the basic generic squawk code in the US. So we should come up as, did it not put us in as oh, I didn't put our flight number in. American 1196. The only thing I don't like is I feel like there's a lot of empty space. Like, I don't know, what can be here, you know, like how come that isn't a thing. In terms of the way it flies really good. I haven't really messed with, there's a setting where you can change like the sensitivity of your throttle and like how hard you pull and stuff like that. Oh, we can also this slash flight. Where is it? System page. Sim menu. Fares, panel style, pushback, ground support, refuel doors, A cars. I don't know. Save and load, no. Panel style, no. Oh wait, actually it probably is in there. Panel style. General, yeah, right here. Your sensitivity, so like how hard you have to pull for what it does and everything like that. And I don't know, I think that works like pretty good. I like the way it feels. I think it feels like you're flying something heavy. Like we talked about before, like when you fly the Caravan in the sim, like, hey, what? When you fly the Caravan in the sim, like it feels like you're flying a paper airplane. It doesn't feel like that with this plane. So I don't know. I think they're pretty comparable. Obviously the biggest drawback is the lack of the VNav being spotty is the biggest drawback of this thing. But I mean, if you can get past that and you can just monitor it, you know, it's not so bad. So it is annoying having to kind of baby the VNav like all the way down and like make sure everything's looking good and the speeds and everything are all looking good. So it is kind of annoying, but you know, what are you gonna do? But yeah, I think they're pretty comparable. We're gonna copy the FMC data again. What is happening? What? Route Newark to Miami. Where did our Lemon Straws? How long is the stream today? Mayo said I don't have the iPad on my 737. Are you flying this? What are you flying? Because you can actually disengage this, or you can make it go away. I think I did that on accident once. The video actually works on this thing too, which is cool. Even though it just shows the door being closed, even though it's definitely open right now, but whatever. Alright, I don't know what's going on with this stuff, but we don't really need it anyways. We just need the zero fuel weight. Let's see, the zero fuel weight's supposed to be 1... Well, the zero fuel weight's always off with this thing though, so we'll just rock with that for now. Cruise winds. The average winds are going to be 286 at 92, so we'll have a pretty good crosswind, it seems like, up there. N1 limit, we were going to go take off 1. I don't know what the cell temp was going to be. We'll just leave it off, I guess, for now. And the CG, hear the auto trim go off, and 146 on the V2 speed. 146 will go. Flight directors and auto throttle can come on. Boarding is completed, so that's nice. And let's take a look before we go anywhere at the Newark 5 departure off runway 22 right. Faye said, I wish my Microsoft 2024 could run good, to be honest. Yeah, it's a big one. It's definitely, it's tough. We are in 2020 though, so are you joining us, Faye? Are you on the ground with us? Top altitude off 22 right 2500, which kind of sucks, not gonna lie, but we're gonna blow right through that because we don't have any ATC on, so we're basically gonna be disregarding that. 2500, and then left turn heading 190. We do want to make sure that we're following this sit though, because you know the airspace is right around us and there's all kind of stuff going on in New York, so I'm gonna make sure we stay on the sit and do the right things there. 190, then climb right turn to 220 and maintain 2500, so we will make sure to do that. Let's go overhead and get these bad boys all on. I don't think we have anything in the center tanks, which is kind of crazy. We could go all the way down the coast and not even need any fuel from the center tanks. Let's get the APU running as well. Here, the fuel pumps. Oh, Faye, you're on 24. Forgot about the GPU, that's why yours is so laggy. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Camus. I'm just seeing the flight plan request in the Discord. All right. Good APU sounds as always. Climbing to 38,000 feet tonight. That is correctamundo. And down there in Miami, the fuel elevation is 9, so 0 is fine with that. Let's go ahead with the APU gens on. We'll get the APU bleeds on. And the packs are coming on here as well. We're going to go to the ground support. We're going to get those out of here. We're going to get that out of here. Set, done. Go back, menu. I guess we don't even need anything else from there. And let's get GSX to get us ready for pushback. Prepare for pushback and departure. No. Yeah, Owen. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, we did hear about what happened last night. Obviously, it's that's tragic. But you know, like I said, we
Hello, Captain. We are ready for
had our
pushback.
moment of prayer before we started the stream up, so just pray that you know, God's with the families and everything like that, and everybody that needs it. All right, I'm gonna have to reconnect my.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
All right, we're going, Camus. We're going. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Why did my GSX sound like Sheldon?
Okay, I guess we're on 24. We should be
Locking gear.
on, let's get on 22.8. We're gonna get on 22.8. I don't know why our cargo doors are still open either. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they're closing. Okay, cool. Let's quick edit the pushback, I guess. We're gonna go. Yeah, what the heck, dude? These freaking Newark is so far off from the charts and stuff, dude. Let's just, we're just gonna quick edit this here, and we're just gonna go Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oh, perfect. There we go. Oh. There, that's how we're gonna push back. Let me try to stay out of the way. All right, there we go.
From editing mode. Please
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, let's do it.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
All right, let's get the packs off and start them up. Oh, we get the hydraulics on there, and we get the yaw damper on as well. Okay. Engine 2 to ground. And once we get motoring, usually whenever I like to go start. So those beautiful sounds.
Please set parking brakes.
Whew, you gotta let that finish. We can't come inside
Waiting
before
your
it's done.
confirmation for a good engine start.
Yeah. Get out of here.
Cockpit to ground.
Whoa, why are
We
we
have
British?
a good engine start. You can disconnect.
All right, start engine number 1. 737 Max. Owen said, I do think the helicopter route is some bogus, though. That's what I'm saying. Why did they have to cross that runway like that at 200 feet? I don't know, man. Like I said, it's easy to backseat pilot that. You know, we just got to try to, you know, just everybody makes mistakes, and unfortunately that was just at a pretty bad time. So we'll see what happened. The NTSB will definitely be investigating that. It'll be a while before we ever hear about it, what happened truly, but
Unlocking gear.
we'll see eventually. Let me try 737 Max 8 or 320 Neo. What plays better in game? Probably the Neo, and I will say why after we after this engine starts up, because I want to hear what it sounds like from inside.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Here from behind. Okay.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Oh yeah, baby. Also, shout out to Fayu in the chat for inspiring us to do this flight. Super cool. So really good suggestion from Fayu. If you guys want a shout out as well, feel free to suggest routes. Join the Discord and suggest routes. We've got a route suggestions tab in the Discord, so you got to make sure it doesn't go to Flaps 10. Flaps 15, auto brakes RTO, we can get those on. Those are coming on as well. And AP bleed can come off, packs can come back on, engine bleeds are on. Pro beats can come on, that's fine. And everything else looks good for now. I guess we didn't need to flick that on just yet. And let's just take a look at where we're going to be going here. Oh, that's my music page, my bad. Okay, so we're going to go up to runway 22 right. What goes all the way up there? Romeo, which is Bravo at first. So we're going to come out Alpha 10 probably here. We're going to go Alpha 10. Probably, sorry, that was awful. Holy smokes. Let me do that again. Alpha 10 November, and then all the way up on Bravo / Romeo, whatever. Crossing that runway there, and then take that. So we're going to go Alpha 10 Bravo Romeo to 22 right is going to be the traffic call. Newark traffic, American 1196, taxi runway 22 right. Alpha 10 November Bravo Romeo, Newark traffic.
Newark traffic, American 1190 will be following the company north.
Yeehaw, baby. Flight control check. Looks good. Yeah, you look like the retro to me, Amos. Lemon straws. The reason why I say the 320 is still better. Also, so where is, like, I don't know what. So wait, I'm probably gonna. I have to make a hard left as per my scenery. So
You can go.
I'm just my scenery doesn't match up with what I'm looking at here.
Am I in a terminal?
No, I think it just tells me it wants me to make a hard left. I'm just gonna go straight and then make this left on Alpha.
Okay.
What a gentleman. Shout out Camus for being a gentleman.
Hey, go so fast. Wait for me.
I don't know. We're just gonna make this left here and we're gonna see what taxiway this actually ends up being.
You are whipping that thing.
Taxi's fast, what can I say? But yeah, I think that the 320 Neo
I mean,
just...
you're taxiing on the lines for me, so.
The 320 Neo just works all the time, right? And like, yeah, maybe it doesn't have some things that maybe you'd be looking for in an airplane, like the, I mean, like little things, like the init, or the, not the init, the secondary flight plan page and like stuff like that. But I mean, realistically, it's got everything you need to have a good experience, and it's
I'm gonna be up that thing.
It's a really good airplane all the time. What'd you say, Camus? I'm gonna be up that tail? Get out of here. Get off my tail. Ellen said, yeah, they should have changed that route last year. The 2 near misses last year in Washington. I don't know. I don't know if that's something they do all the time either, you know, like, is it something that, is that a route they do a lot? I don't know, but. So like, also like, okay, so where's November gonna be? November, wait, it says we're on November? Or is that if we go that way, we're on November? Yeah, this is a terrible scenery, actually. I never really realized how bad this is. This is terrible. Hard said easier said than done. There's a lot that goes into it. Yeah, that's another thing too, is like you can't just change a route, you know, at Reagan. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna sidestep over one here. We're gonna take Romeo Charlie, which again, I don't even, this doesn't even exist on my chart. It doesn't look like here. We're gonna sidestep and take that. But yeah, well said. We're just gonna let the experts do what they do. We're gonna let the NTSB investigate. We're not gonna backseat pilot. We're not gonna backseat quarterback. Okay. This thing just, it stops on its own. How long is the flight today, Lemon Straws? We are gonna be, hello, in the air for 2.5 hours today. 2 hours and 32 minutes to be exact. Block time is 3 hours from gate to gate. So that is going to be that. Yeah, let's take this left then onto quote-unquote Bravo. Yeah, exclamation point prayer in the chat, just like Hardjust did. If you guys want to know, you know, my those are my thoughts right there. Those are my thoughts. I feel like a dork though, dude. I've got these blue light glasses on. I don't know. I feel pretty good though. So far, so good. Are we gonna put the music back? Well, we'll save the music because we've got a long cruise
My
period.
scenery says they'll run Bravo. They have taxi times.
What was that? Yeah, we found Bravo. It's right here. We're on it, baby.
Yep, and I'm right behind you.
I keep forgetting you guys have that open. Or you guys can see that. You guys gotta let me know if that's open for a long period of time. Hardjaws has, you have your blue light glasses on? We're gonna look for new music in Cruise just for Hardjaws today. We did it last time, but we're gonna do it again too. Because we've got to revamp the playlist, I guess. All right, like I said, in terms of a departure briefing,
Yeah, as uncomfortable as possible. I'm going to take off as soon as possible and legal.
why'd you say you're gonna go right behind me?
Yeah, I'm going to make it as uncomfortable as possible.
Perfect. It was just a small suggestion, Hardjaw says. No, it's fine. We gotta redo everything. No, I'm kidding. I'm just pulling your leg. You are right, though. It's a good point. It's a good... You make a good point, Hardjoss. I agree. I agree with what you're saying. We are cruising. Is that... Oh, it's 21. What is... See... Now it's switched my little things here. Oh shoot, I've been recording this whole time. I didn't want to be recording this whole time. I'm gonna have to delete that video. Alright, where are we at here? We're gonna cross 29 on Romeo. I guess in a second here. We are absolutely flying. I'm telling you, Camus, this plane just taxis fast. Newark traffic American 1139. We're gonna cross 29 on Romeo Newark. Is that my call sign? Sorry. 1196. And we'll get the strobes on, I guess. We'll be good. Oh shoot, APU off too. How about that?
American 1190 will also be crossing runway 29 on RMS.
Alright, VATSIM looks clear on final for 22 right, so we are going to go ahead and take 22 right. Near traffic American 1196, taking runway 22 right for departure, Newark. We're going to keep it rolling so that Camus can't get close to us. Alright, our strobes are on already, wing lights are coming on. Now I want to start recording. Mayo's over New York City right now. How high?
After the departing company, Newark traffic,
Let's pull them up 50. I'm not going to switch back to the wing view because that crashed us last time, and I don't want that to happen again. Toga. Let's get some togas in the chat. Look at heading select as well. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. V1 and rotate. And we've got a positive rate goose coming up.
American 1190 will be lining up on runway 22 right, Newark.
Yeehaw, boys. Alright, 400 feet, we'll go to our left turn to 190, flight level change, bug up our up speed, whoa. Level change, bug the up speed, are we already leveling off it? We'll level at 25 for a minute. Let's go flaps 1. And let's bug up...
Newark traffic, American
We'll bug up
1190 taking off runway 22
250,
right, Newark.
and then let's go flaps up as well. Fayu says his house is on the right. Shout out Fayu's house. Fayu, did you see it out there? I don't know why we didn't keep climbing to 2500. Altitude intervene.
1196. What speed are you holding at?
250. And then what did it give us? I'm sorry, the departure also then gave us a right turn to 220. All right, let me put the autopilot on here. We're gonna go level change. I don't know what it's doing. We're starting the right turn to 220 on the Newark 5. All right, flaps are up, gears up and indicating. Lights are all set for now, and then we're just going to give it a little bit here just so we get out of the airspace a little bit. Out from under the thumb. All right, we'll give her a little bit more of a climb now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, because I'm in freaking Microsoft 2020, not 24. Altitude intervene. We'll have it get us up there. Maybe not. Level change, please. Let's just go, I guess, 210 for now. Bump this out quite a bit. We're going to get
American 1190 will be firing the right turn to 220.
What is this first fix again? Let's get direct to neck. Let's get direct neck. And we'll go LNAV, VNAV. Near traffic, American 1196, turn to left direct to neck now on the Newark 5. I guess it's probably not on the Newark 5, actually. Actually, it is on the Newark 5, never mind. Let's turn that down a little bit so it doesn't...
Airspeed for 1196?
250 till 10.
Got it.
We're doing 250 till 10, Camus. Come on, man. I'm just kidding. I mean, we are doing 250 till 10, but... Babe, did you see your house?
Don't call me out like that.
I have a number for you to call.
No, you don't.
Oh, by level 380, we're going up to. We'll go ahead and bug that all the way up.
American 1190 will be now directing neck.
I don't think we have any other competition in front of us. We are gonna clip the edge of New York approach here. Actually, it might be, I don't know, no, I mean, we're on the Newark 5 departure, so he says he doesn't control Newark, so that's his thing. I would get the music back on. Coming through 10,000. Oh my gosh. There we go. Getting our lights off, working on it anyways. Logo light is off, wing lights can come off, anti-collision lights stay on, strobes are gonna stay on. And then the passenger signs we'll keep on till cruise. It's gonna be longer flights, so. Climb speed's 281 now.
Roger.
And remind me too, we're gonna mess with the descent speed. And I might just do that now, honestly, but I don't know if I want to mess it up just yet, but...
I'm gonna bump mine down because of that 295.
Okay. Did yours give you 295, Camus? Because I'm just doing whatever mine gave me, or did you want to do two? We can do 295 if you want. Yeah, see this here, it's saying 258, that's crazy. Like, I want to change this right now. We're going to do 285 in the descent. I hope that doesn't mess anything up already, but... Doing 285 in the descent's perfectly fine, I don't know why. VNAV gave you 295? I'll give you 295.
Alright, now I'll climb back up there.
We'll get to where we need to go faster anyways. It's probably a good idea. Coming through 18,000. Let's get the standard altimeter setting. Lemon Straws said, are buying airports really worth it? It really depends, Lemon Straws. First of all, it depends if you can shell out the money. If you can't, if you don't have, you know, some of them are pretty expensive. Like, I usually don't buy the expensive ones. If they're like 10, 15 bucks, that's one thing. Like, I have the Miami scenery tonight. I forgot to mention that. I do whatever scenery is on Orbex, I have for Miami. So, you know, I don't buy them if they're that expensive. But honestly, Lemon Straws, like, I would say it is worth it, especially if they're pretty cheap. Because look at what we just had to do in Newark. Like, the chart in Newark, like, if you... Here, I'll show you what the terminal chart in Newark looks like versus what we actually saw. So, like, this is what the terminal chart in Newark looked like. We were parked, like, right here, if you remember. Like, but on the Microsoft chart that comes up, you know, in the pre-flight, it showed us at a gate like normal. So, like, sometimes they're just so bad. Hopefully they stay on. Sometimes they're just so bad that, like, you almost have to buy... Like Denver. Denver, I think, was the first airport that I bought in the sim. It was just so bad that, like, I needed to buy it. Like, there were just holes everywhere, like big bumps and stuff, and there still kind of are with the scenery, but it fixes it a little bit. So, anyway, I think short answer to your question is yes, it is worth it. It definitely makes it feel more real when the taxiways and everything, like, line up and everything looks good. The textures look good. The signs, when the taxi signs are there, that's huge. So... Sometimes, Mayo. That's a thing. Kama said, wish that wind was going south. Yeah, well said. What are we doing right now? 87 knots off the right side. Yikes. Let me see I'm going to pull up the wind barbs. Where is that? Oh, layers. And unfortunately, it's just going to get stronger as we go up too, but... What are you going to do? Yeah, and Potomac approach is up too. We should be above them, but hopefully Miami approach stays online. That'd be nice. Any events tonight anywhere? Thursdays in Toronto, visit Mexico. No. The Mexico one might be kind of fun, though, to be honest. Let me see, I could probably change this in my VNav. If I went back to... Oh, VNav is on. Southwest Virtual is doing Houston to Tampa for an event. Is that... Houston Ground is online. They're not even doing... Is that just like the virtual airline, you mean? Is that what that is? Mayo said right now I'm flying like 100 miles east of Baltimore. Are you on VATSIM, Mayo? Or no, you, Oh, it starts at 7 Central Time? Oh, that's in like 5 minutes, isn't it? I'm thinking about taking this shortcut right here. We can take... Alright, Hard Joss. Dang, yeah, they have, like, the whole Midwest is on, though. Memphis, Birmingham, Atlanta, Charlotte, Centers, ground. We picked the wrong route today. It's alright, I wanted to keep my promise to Fayu. Had to keep that. I think this... Oh. Game said not really an event, but a get together. So just, yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. Just like flying back and forth. That's cool. Are you in that virtual airline? Oh yeah, that's right, Mayo. You're on the you're on the phone. So wait, how are you? Oh, are you on like a computer for the stream and then a phone for the sim? Hey, Miss, how do those virtual airlines work? You're in it. Is it cool? Like, do you like doing it? Do it enable? Fair. Southwest Airlines has joined the Discord. Southwest Airlines says Southwest 737-700 or MAX 8 MSY to Denver or Denver to MSY. I fly with Southwest on this route every other year, either the 700 or the MAX.
Alright, so I'm going about 30 knots faster than you. Oh, no.
Going 30 knots faster than me. Ground speed 376. How is that possible? How is that even possible? Oh, well, because I'm... Well, because you're at 28,000. Brendan Colby, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Got a 130 knot quartering headwind right now.
110.
That's about right. How's everybody's day today, huh? What did we do? What did we get into today? Oh shoot, you know what? Well, it went to... It also slowed it... no, we can bump up this, I think. We can maybe do like 0.78 or something like that. I think the transition to Mach also slowed me down a little bit.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I thought it slowed me down. It put me down to 270.
Yeah, I'm going I'm gonna do 0.78 Mach.
Okay. I'm gonna let you get a bit ahead of me and then I'll probably speed back up.
Yeah, good idea. We've been car shopping today. That's what I was doing all day. Absolute nightmare. Brandon said spent a lot of the day watching the news, talking to pilots about the DCA crash. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to get some of my guys who fly at the airlines input on it too, but you know, same thing. Oh, we're in a descent for that? That's not good.
Sorry to bring it up and interrupt, but there's a B-2 bomber at Houston Hobby.
That's pretty cool. He's not in Southwest, I don't think.
No, probably not.
What if they did, though?
Well, no, it just says he's doing a pattern, so.
Little pattern, ripping the pattern in a B2. It's pretty cool.
No clue there.
Yeah, he is. He's ripping pattern. Also, I'm doing 0.76 until we get to cruise because it was in a descent in 0.78.
Okay.
Mayo said, day 5 of being sick. Yikes, Mayo. Hard said, look at the new BMW 6 Series. Yeah, that's good for you, man. That is out of my price range. 1,000 to go. Brennan, we were looking at a...
Mayo, I feel sick.
Everybody's sick around here. It is that time of year. It is definitely that time of year. Oh, true. Harjoss is... You're talking to a doctor here. Professional doctor. He can help you out.
Yeah, I got a sore throat. My
Oh, you're thinking
right now,
me.
I've had spot all day. It's terrible.
I didn't read that right. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I need real glasses. No, I'm kidding. Mayo, I'm not gonna. I didn't hear. Camus, I didn't hear what you said there. I get it, Harjoss. No, the Buick Encore is our leader right now. We'll see though. There's a bunch of other used options that we like. So I'm gonna go to. Let me see what VNav. Where is it? There you go. Love that. There's a bunch of other used options that we kind of liked, but in terms of new, that was the big one. Amos said, I've had snot in my right nostril all day and my throat has been sore. Harjoss, what are those symptoms? The common cold. You know, Camus, it helps if you blow your nose. Infinite Butter said, hello, making spaghetti for dinner. I won't be able to stay, unfortunately. Buick Encore is wild. All right.
Treat me, Dr. Harjoss.
Ice Viper 777, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Buick, you don't sound 80. All right. Listen, it's a good deal and a reliable vehicle, and Buick did some rebranding. You know the commercials, what they say, right? That's not a Buick. That's us. What's up? It's Infinite Butter. Enjoy that spaghetti. As an Italiano, I gotta know, what sauce are you using for the spaghetti? And also, fun fact, spaghetti and meatballs not a thing in Italy. They don't like combining them, apparently. At least, maybe in northern Italy. I fly with a guy from northern Italy, and he says they don't like to do that. Get a Ferrari. Right. Infinite Butter says, my grandma drives a Buick. All right, you know what? You guys buy a Prius and put a spoiler on it.
Casey speed restrictions.
What speed restriction?
It won't let me go above 280.
Oh yeah, because you got to go off Mach at this altitude. Tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Infinite Butter, fair enough. You got to get meat sauce. Get some protein in there. Hardjaw says strep. Are you hydrating tons? Are you hydrating, Camus? Probably not. Priuses, I did some valeting for a little while, dude, but the first car that I got in was a Prius, and it was my first time looking at like the control column of a Prius, and I couldn't figure out how to drive it. I had to have somebody else come drive it. Probably shouldn't have said that. That's pretty embarrassing now that I hear it out loud, but here we are. Camus said, I drink water every day. It's the only thing I drink. 2 people are sick. Yeah, Harjoss, you got Camus and Mayo feeling sick. Oh, wait, I didn't see Mayo said that. The usual strep, congestion, all kinds of stuff. I used to get strep all the time when I was a kid. It was like that was like my sickness. It was exclusively what I would get. I don't know why, but that's how it was.
Are you getting a 0.6 for cruise? 7.6?
I'm doing 7.9 or 0.79.
Okay.
I wish I could do 7.9. 150 knot crosswind is crazy. We'll send that. I'm gonna send that in the Discord. Down 4 bottles of water an hour, mostly fevers. Hardjoss, is that the key to overcoming strep though?
130 knot crosswinds.
Some slight.
This American next to us is on 122.805.
Oh, he has no idea. Where is he? Oh, he's going the other way. He's going to Logan. Other guy going to DCA. $19.4. The other guy is. That guy's going MIA to JFK. Hardjaw says water is very important. True. Time doesn't say it is right now. It says it's 20:49. So I got about 2 hours. So is eating whole natural foods and exercise. Yeah, whole natural foods like Taco Bell, Hardjoss. They've got the Thursdays in Toronto event going on.
Oh, I forgot about that event.
Oh, big day today too for me though. For the first time, Hardo said for strep specifically, tea is great, add some honey. Taco Bell is wonderful. Maybe not the best for strep. Mayo's got about an hour 50 left. Where are you going, Mayo? What's your flight plan? Also, big day for me today. It's officially 2 weeks. I've been 2 weeks post-op. I can lift more than 15 pounds, so I started lifting again at the gym and finally stopped walking. And I did super light today, super light. But still just super thankful to be able to be back and actually lifting again, which was nice.
Record-breaking 15-pound PR.
It's not a PR.
Yes, it is.
It's not a PR. I was limited. I was limited. Oh. Verse of the day is up.
So what do you mean by the circle approach?
Circle to land, ever heard of it?
Not really.
Alright, I'll explain it. Alright. So a circling
Isn't that what
approach.
like oval?
No, you don't actually make a. You don't actually do a circle. Alright, I'll explain the circling approach in a minute. Alright, I want to see. Is that the Terps? Okay. Alright, so here's what we're gonna look at for this.
Contrail.
Limp Rocketeer said, I drink my coffee with water in it. Or your waddy with what's your water with coffee in it? I can't see you. Mayo said, same as you, Taco Bell's not good for your toilet or health. Just look up how they make the beans. Oh no. Hardjoss is crying right now, finding out how they make the beans. Alright, we should be able to do this because this is just like an FAR or something out of the Terps or something like that, so this shouldn't be like copyright or anything, but basically Taco Bell's horrible for you. Hardjoss being sarcastic. Also, he hates beans! Oh, Hardjoss hates beans, can't trust him. Circling approach, obstacle prohibited or protected airspace. Okay, so yeah, so basically a circling approach is, you know what, let's start off by doing this. Let's see what runway Miami's landing. Landing 8 left, 8 right, 9 and 12. 8 left, 8 right, 9 and 12. So basically, what a circling approach would be, let's say you were coming in for runway 8. Or let's say, okay, alright, let me start with this. Let's say you were coming in for runway 8 right, and you would circle to runway 26 left and land on 26 left. That's basically a circling approach. It's, you shoot the approach and use like the ILS for 8 left essentially, and then break it off and fly it downwind and like a tight pattern for the opposite runway. Micah, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Don't trust me, D-mod. Hardjoss loses his mod. That's what we're going to retitle the stream. A practical application for this approach would be, let's say we were going to like some bum airport out there that doesn't have a tower, it doesn't have... I don't see Miami approach letting us do that. Camus, yeah, if they're online, we're probably going to be out. We can ask. If they're not busy, they might let us. But what are the winds also? The winds are 110 at 7. And we could technically do it. Mayo's using runway 9. Mayo, are you using, are you going down to Miami? But yeah, so basically that's that. And then a practical approach for using a circling approach would be if you're going to a field that, you know, it was like marginal VFR or something like that, and let's say runway 8 has an ILS, but runway 26 left doesn't have any kind of approach. So you can't, you know, I mean, unless you're underneath the cloud deck. Let's say it's even IFR, it's like high IFR mins. You know, you don't want to fly a pattern. You won't be able to fly a pattern to 26. You'd fly the runway 8 right approach, circle to 26 left. So that's how that would work. So since we'll be using 8 right, let's just use 8 right. So let's see, it should have circling mins on here. Straight in landing runway 8 right, they might not even allow it. They might not even allow it because it's freaking Miami. Yeah, it doesn't even look like they have it on here. Let me see. I'm trying to think of a place that would have it. Limp Rocketeer says circle to land is above my pay grade. Micah said nothing much, hanging out in bed. Right on, dude. Camus 1-6 arrivals into MA. Oh no, it's Guillermo. Is Guillermo bad? What's the matter with what's the matter with Guillermo? It does say, it just says Guillermo. Let me see stats. Where's like the, where is that information about the total? It only says, it doesn't say that for me. Oh, I see that. 10 departures and 19 arrivals. Made him a little mad once, Dallas to Miami. Oh no. The great, dang it, I keep forgetting you guys can see that whenever I click off Navigraph. So Camus ticked off Guillermo. Wasn't that familiar with VATSIM, and that doesn't work well with busy Miami. Yeah, no, that doesn't work well. He wouldn't like that. Guillermo is ticked. My friend also went around too. Oh, did you go around? See the cabin back here. We have, okay, all right. Looks like the Southwest cabin, kinda, with the seat cards and stuff. I like it though. It's pretty good. The blue seats, the red headrests, the overhead bins. Oh, the overhead bins. No, landed with severe wind shear. Oh, wow. That's right. I like that mindset though. You know, we don't go around. We don't go around here. We land even in severe wind shear. That's where it's at. Good thinking. Mike said I was finally able to get the PFD 737 off the ground and land without any problems, flight plan discontinuities, and use the autopilot without putting myself into a 30-degree angle of attack. Right on, Micah. That is, I know that feeling. I remember my first flight that I did was Pitt to Myrtle Beach in the Zebo 737. So I remember figuring that out for the first time. Like I said, that is no small feat. So right on, man. Right on. You want to just do that? That was stupid. Limp Rocketeer said, "Hi there, another chat can we see?"
Quiet, I'm testing the bathroom.
Oh, you can't hear the flush anyway. The passenger count was -128, nobody in the cabin. I think you're right, Mayo. Limp said, "Hi there, another chat we can't see."
I can kind of hear it.
Lucky. Oh, is there another chat we can't see? Oh, Camus is chatting on Discord, Limp Rocketeer. that might be what you're referring to. There was a let me see Streamlabs. Okay, wait, here. All right, we're about to get... This is about to get crazy, bro. Maybe. Maybe not. Liprocket said, okay, I thought I was going crazy for a minute. Nah, man. Let me see. Let's see if this comes up. Okay, let me see. Yo. Oh, there it is. So now we have the chat on the screen. Now you can see what everybody's saying all the time. Oh! Maybe move it over here. Read my mind. Oh, read my mind. We have telepathy? That's right, dude. I was just like... Camus, behave yourself. I can ban you from the... I can... Wait, what does it say I can do? It says... I can mute chatters. So, better look out, dude. What was I saying, though? Oh, Hardress, I didn't even see you said that. I was looking at my other monitor. He said you should overlay Twitch chat and OBS. Dude, we are on the same thing. And we said yo at the same time. I didn't know that's why you were saying yo. I was saying yo to test the chat. Wait, that's actually kind of crazy. That's actually insane. But yeah, no, Mike, I remember figuring it out for the first time too, dude. So welcome, man. It's addicting now. You're hooked. You're hooked forever. Yeah, if you have any questions, I probably told you, but there is a I have a 737 tutorial series on my channel. So, Micah, we have not gone to the verse of the day yet, but I like your thinking. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. That's pretty. That's tough to see sometimes down there. Should I put it at the top right? I don't know. We'll look at it later. Let's do it. Let's go over the verse of the day. So Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. So what do we think about that? Fools despise wisdom and instruction. Bottom left is fine, Hardjoss? Alright. As long as you guys can see it, I don't care. What do we think about Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. How is that the beginning of knowledge? But fools despise wisdom and instruction. Hardaw said, so if fools despise wisdom... Hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook. To me, it's almost like the saying of you can lead a horse to water but can't make him drink. Micah, well said. That's pretty good. So fools despise wisdom. They despise knowledge. Okay, Hardjoss, let him cook. He's getting there. Micah said you can show many blessings, but those who don't wish to see them won't. Micah, well said. Somebody clip that or something, dude. That is well said, Micah. Hardjoss said, so if fools despise wisdom, they're fools by not fearing the Lord. Exactly. Okay, let me ask you guys this too, because this is something that I thought for a long time. What do you think whenever it says fear of the Lord? Do you actually think that means being scared? Loved all those answers so far for those first few, or for those first couple, I guess, words. I was going to say lines, but it's only 2 lines to begin with. The first couple, the first part of this verse, enduring word says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. The book of Proverbs focuses on practical life wisdom more than theological ideas, yet it is founded on vital theological principle that true knowledge and wisdom flow from the fear of the Lord. So, you know, being smart in math, being smart in science, you know, like a lot of these professionals and stuff like that claim to be, sure, maybe they're smart, you know, and they have earthly wisdom, but they have nothing of heavenly wisdom. Harder said, having humility, recognizes power, realizing his significance in our lives. Yeah, well said, Hardjoss. That's nail on the head. It's not necessarily being scared like if you ran into somebody in an alley. Micah said, I don't think it's being scared, but to always return to him like Hardjoss says and give yourself to him. Exactly. It's not being scared like, it's not being scared like you run into, you know, a big bad guy in an alley. It's I always think about it as of a respect of where, like, yeah, there is also an aspect to fear because he can do anything, and if he wanted to, you know, he could snap his fingers and the whole world would just be gone. So there is that aspect to it, but generally speaking, it's reverence, it's respect, it's just knowing that, you know, when you pray, you have access and you're talking to the creator of the universe, like, you know, come at a bended knee and have some respect when you talk to him type thing. That's what the fear of the Lord is. So Enduring Word says it's the proper reverence that the creature owes to the creator and that the redeemed owes to the redeemer. It is the proper respect and honoring of God. Several writers gave their definitions of the fear of the Lord. Affectionate reverence, worshiping, submission. The fear of the Lord ultimately expresses reverential submission to the Lord's will, characterizing a true worshiper. The fear of the Lord signifies that religious reverence which every intelligent being owes to his creator. So what does that necessarily, how does that mean, I guess, how does the fear of the Lord lead to, well, I guess we asked that already, and Hardest had a good answer on that. Hardest said, just like a child respects, loves, and listens to his or her parents due to what the fear, exactly, Hardjoss, that's well said, and that's exactly the relationship that we have, right? I mean, he's God the Father, and while not necessarily a man or woman, you know, God is all-encompassing. That's essentially the role is father to son. But we talked about the beginning of wisdom, and again, and honestly, I don't know about you guys, might just be me, but like, even whenever I hear some of these guys talk, and they're way smarter than me, like I said, people that are way smarter than me, teachers, professors, like, if they say, you know, something, I guess, that's unbiblical or not really, you know, even if it's smart, you know, if they say something, I guess, like I said, I guess unbiblical is the right word for it. I don't know how to put it, but I don't see them like as smart or as wise as maybe I once thought that they were. Like I'm kind of like, oh, like you really don't, you know, you don't get it. Like you don't get that God is in control. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Amos said, check out the Charlotte departures. Uh-oh. $16, 14, 17 though on the ground or something. That's crazy. But yeah, all well said for the verse of the day, guys. That was great. Good stuff. No, the line. Oh. It's not too bad. Where are you looking at? Everybody's still at the gate. Oh, you mean like this line, like the white line? 18? Is that what you mean? Going south in the air. Oh, dang. Where are they going? Going to Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale, Fort Lauderdale. Uh-oh, is there a streamer going to Fort Lauderdale? Fort Lauderdale. Dang, they're in front of us. Oh, we're going to be right behind all that, dude. Look at that. We're going to be right behind all that. That's annoying. Fort Lauderdale's right by Miami, right? He's probably going to stay on for that. So he's probably going to be on for us too, if I had to guess. 7 going to Fort Lauderdale. That's crazy. We might not be getting the circle. Okay. We will do another video where I explain the circle approach. And actually, I need to do another video. I need to do another video about the multi-engine, preparing for my multi-engine check ride. So maybe in that video we'll actually go over a circling approach. But we'll read the FAR too, though, and that should give you guys some. I can at least explain it in this video. Micah said, often I find it hard to talk to someone who does not believe. The only thing I could say besides scriptures is just to let go of the wheel. God has set out a path and we're just passengers. Yeah, well said, Micah. You know, like a lot of times for me, it's, I don't know, I think about like how we talked about, I think it was yesterday, about the parable of the sower and how you cast a wide net and you just kind of throw your seed down like you do when you're planting crops. You know, not everybody's going to take too kindly to it. And people have their reasons, but it's unfortunate. And I posted that in response to, you know, Hard Joss, whenever we talked about on stream, you know, what can you take with you into the next life? There's nothing that we can take with us except for people, you know, and we can cast that wide net and try to get as many people to believe as possible. But if they don't want to, that's what free will is, you know. They don't have to. Nobody has to. It's a choice. So yeah. Kama said there's 30 departures into Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Actually, arrivals. Yeah, let's see. Miami has 17 arrivals listed and Fort Lauderdale has 12. Quick math, what is that, 27? Yeah. Or no, 29, I'm sorry. 29 arrivals into Miami and Fort Lauderdale. So that is gonna be fun, you're right. Maybe Miami Center will come online too, that'd be nice. Go around just to make him mad. We should just start a circle. And he's like, what are you doing? Move this over a little bit more. Let me see if I can play around with the way the chat looks. I'm gonna turn this light off. Chat box. Whoa, that's kind of cool. Okay, I have a new chat thing that I made. Whoa! There we go. Whoa, that's really big. I made it look like the old school thing. Okay, KMIA, go ahead. Mayo said, I've been to Fort Lauderdale infinite amount of times to pick up people. Oh, really? Like real life Fort Lauderdale. I've never been to actual Fort Lauderdale in real life. Micah said, is there a time where you have noticed US VATSIM controllers are on in a wider coverage? It seems very sporadic in coverage. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, they are just, it's kind of random, honestly. Yeah, it's 2. That is massive. I'm going to make that smaller. Not really. I mean, like, right now, honestly, is pretty good. Like, well, Memphis Center got offline, but it was, like, Atlanta and Memphis Center, and then out west there was LA, and I think, like, Phoenix or Denver Center or something like that. It's like, that was pretty good. But, yeah, I've never seen, like, full coverage. I think the closest you can get to that, honestly, is, not P3D, but what's it called? Pilot Edge, where they do, like, the whole West Coast. So I think that could be kind of cool, maybe, to do. Oh, no, let me take this font size down. Sorry guys, hang on. That chat is massive. There we go. Hardja said, I've actually been running this program since New Year's that is collecting data on when controllers hop online. Really? And using AI to analyze and predict patterns? Really, Hardja? Wow. Limp said the weekend has the most coverage. That makes sense. Hardja said also hard to program when I've been busy with school. Fair enough. Is that what's That's interesting, Hardja. What made you want to do that? Are you just doing that on your own time, or is VATSIM? Does VATSIM have like? Are they making you do this, Hardja? Mayo said, and for some reason, I don't know why, but the smell of the AC in SJU is quite nostalgic. The smell of the aircraft or air conditioning? Are you... Interesting, Mayo. That's an interesting chat. Micah said, I've seen pretty much all of the UK is always on, and most of the French and Low Country is always on. Yeah, like... well, I guess not right now. It's like middle of the night over there. But yeah, like, but the thing is though, Micah, what I've noticed with them is like they're only on for like an hour when they're on. But like when the American controllers are on, like that Miami guy, he's going to be on for hours. Old Guillermo down there, he's already been on for an hour. He's probably going to be on for like the rest of the night. But like those guys over in Europe, I feel like are only on for like an hour at a time. And they'll come and go at like the most random times. I don't know. Hardest out on my own time, I wanted to build a program that pilots can use since finding ATC coverage tends to be a pilot's main concern. The idea is that they plug in a desired route, and the tool will provide a prediction/ideal flight plan to follow for a given time that will have the most ATC along the way, backed by historical trends and patterns. Pfft. That sounds awesome. That sounds very smart of you. That's insane, Harjoss. That sounds, I mean, good for you, honestly. That's awesome. Okay, guys, I have another one. Sorry, I'm having so much fun with Streamlabs. Subscriber goal. I made this goal before the beginning of the year. I wanted to have 1,000 subs by the end of the year, so subscriber goal. Hence. Let me bring it down here for now. Kima said, you predicted it. There's Miami Center. Hey, let's go. Mayo said, it's strange. It's just the air conditioning in the terminal. Do you go to SJU a lot? Where even is that? Freaking San Juan? Where even is SJU? Harder said, I've been hanging out with the one pilot dude that's really smart. He's inspiring me. You're in good company then, Harjoss. You're in good company. Stream labels. This is great. I'm having so much fun with Streamlabs right now. End credits. No, not Twitch. No, I didn't abandon Twitch. Never mind, I forgot about that. Well, especially now that I can see the chat right here, that'll be nice. So. They call him Marmar. Interesting. Interesting, Harjoss. That's a stupid, sounds like a stupid name. Sounds like a stupid name. Micah said, what happens to flight plans after a flight? Are they just wiped or saved for a future route? Micah, so actually, they do... So ATC has these things called preferred routes. They're for like short routes. I think they can maybe even be for longer routes, but they're in the... It's called a TERPS chart. And when you look them up, like... Hey, BC Wells, what's up? Welcome to this... Welcome to the team, I guess. I don't know what to say whenever the subscriber thing happens. But welcome, man. Welcome. Thanks for subbing. So will that subscriber goal update? I'm curious. 775 is what we were at. And then with that, it should be at 776. So let's see if that subscriber goal updates or not. Yeah, Micah, I don't know though. Harjoss, you're ATC, more ATC than me anyways. What do you do in VATSIM? Do you wipe them or do you save them? Because like I said, the common routes do, like that is a thing, like, you know, you can look up at past routes and everything like that. And do those. So that is a thing. Hardjaw said the real question is, when does a webcam come? Never, now that I'm wearing these glasses, dude. Let's watch the Super Bowl together. Maybe we can Shoot, you know what? Maybe we can have like a Discord Super Bowl party. Harder said it's VATSIM's own database. They get sorted away and logged. There you go. That's probably somewhat realistic. Oh wait, shoot! I forgot I did a new chat box thing and I never finished it. I don't think, because I changed the text size. 20. Let me copy that. Delete that. Blue light blocking contacts. Greyhound to pits 8 hours. Greyhound is crazy. Lip Rocket said, welcome aboard. Give you that one for. We'll give you that 1 for 1. Oh, that 1 free one? Right on. Came and said, hey, BW Flight Simulation. Thanks for subbing, man. Welcome. Welcome to the team. So it doesn't look like the subscriber goal is updating, so I might have to do that before every stream or something. Script has the Chiefs winning, no need to party watch when the game is already over. Dude, my buddy thought that the script was set for Buffalo to win. He was like, they're gonna beat the Eagles. He said, it's in the script. I saw a leak. And he was wrong. He was dead wrong. Harjo said, I think you'd be a hit. Bushy eyebrow men are in fashion these days. Listen, my eyebrows were up for best eyebrows in the school back in the day, alright? So I'm gonna make the chat even smaller, I think. I think it was on to something. Whoa, that's really small. Harda said need a ban KMIA. It's accretion. Following on Twitch. I gotta change that to be an actual. I gotta make that custom. I'll do that now, actually. L. It's accretion says. Thanks, man. Alright, give me perms on Twitch. Need to ban Camus. Oh, that's what you said that for. Facts, Camus. Camus, what'd you do to him? Why does he want to ban you all of a sudden? See, why is it different though for Twitch and for YouTube? Why can't I switch Twitch and YouTube? The freak is going on out here. L Camus, big meanie L Chiefs. I don't like the Chiefs, I'm just saying they're gonna win. Oh, that's why you want to ban him. Yeah, I think you're right, Camus. I think it's inevitable at this point. I think the Chiefs are gonna win the Super Bowl. They're gonna three-peat. I mean, how could they not at this point? Oh. Arjos, why do you have so many accounts, bro? You're so sus, dude. Alright, I gotta figure out, why is it just on Twitch? My thing isn't loud enough. BW Flight Simulation also following on Twitch now. I feel like that's also Hardjoss or something. Hardjoss is following on Twitch. We've like doubled our Twitch followers in one night. Hardjoss says, "Go Birds." That's because you're in New York, dude. You like the birds, bro. That's weird. Subscription. See, I can't manage variations. I just want to. Sliding up. Slide out. Slide up. I'm sorry. So why can't it won't let me select the sound? Micah 57310 is now following. What's up, man? BW Flight Simulation help out a fellow streamer. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Hey, let me find you. Let me go. Hang on. Are you just on Twitch? He's on Twitch. Let me try to find my Twitch thing, and I'll give you right back here. Camus said, unfortunately, I like the Cowboys. Oh, Camus, dude. Yeah, Hardress, you can ban him. Hardress, you can ban him. New York hates the Eagles, my best friend from childhood. Yeah, but you're from that side of things. Oh, your best friend from childhood likes the Eagles, and he taught me everything I know about ball. Fair enough. '49ers just saying BW Flight Simulation. Get your name on there. Face blue, face blue smiling, face blue smiling, face blue smiling. I don't use Twitch much, but I hope it helps some. Yeah, man, anything helps, Micah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. BW Flight Sim, I got you a follow back on Twitch. BW Flight Sim, that's a rough season from the 49ers this year, out of nowhere. Hard to do a second leg, I'll join. Oh. Oh, hard jaws. BW said, yeah, I cried a lot. That's okay, man. Also, wait, I haven't looked up here at all in a while. What's going on up here? Okay, so we've got some time, but I think, right? I don't know. We're expecting the Bonefish 2, and we'll expect one of the 8s, probably. The Bonefish 2 from, I think, Hogue? Yeah, from Hogue. And we'll expect 8, right? And we'll just take that for now, so let's see. That's fine. Does it give us top of descent? 361 on the top of descent, so we're looking good for now. We'll flip sides. Let me see also what's center doing down there? How far are we from center? We're still pretty far from center. Pressure's on now. Hard to say. Oof. Got Robert Saleh that backs. That makes you happy. Did you guys have Robert Saleh at any point? He was already thinking about dinner, watching YouTube, FaceTime his fiance. Eating spaghetti. Mom loves it. Let's go, Infinite Butter. Let's go. Hey, did you put Infinite Butter on that spaghetti though? Micah said, yeah, I haven't figured out top of descent and how to land nicely. Well, watch and learn, Micah. We will go over that today then for you. BW said, yeah, we had him for a few years back then when... back then he went to the Jets and now back with us. Oh, okay. I knew he was at the Jets. I did not know he was at... I did not know he was ever with... oop. What's it called? The Niners. That's interesting. Coaches are like that though. Like Dan Campbell, like being with Miami for a long time as the tight ends coach and stuff. Like you're like, dang, really? Like I don't know. Just always weird to see where coaches have been in their career. You know, pretty cool though. Why is it easier to see this? Harder said if anyone wants to talk to bro, he'll be in the Discord chat. There you go. BW said, yes, sir, he was our defensive coordinator. Oh, wow. We had the best defense with him. Interesting, interesting. See, those guys, man, like, they go on their own and they try to do their own thing, and sometimes it just doesn't work out. Harder said I had to identify the appendix on the exam today and name the artery that supplies blood to it. Please enlighten us, since I don't have one anymore. Cam said, expect the outlets 8 right, 9, and 12. The hard drive says the ileocolic artery. Ileo meaning ileum, the last part of our small intestines, and colic meaning colon, the large intestines. Oh, alright. That makes sense. I gotta work with Streamlabs a little bit more later too. I don't know why. I need to turn up the volume on the YouTube alerts. Hardo said there's a Southwest Airline group flight going to Tampa. Yeah, wait, I think we knew that actually. From Houston? Yeah, from Houston. We did know that. No Maxes though, just a bunch of 730s. We should beat them though. Fort Lauderdale's got ground tower and oh no, just grounded tower. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer that the subscriber goal doesn't auto update. Oh wait, YouTube. Oh, I found it. I found it. I was being stupid. That's, I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that's what I wanted the sound effect to be. It's just kind of quiet. I'll leave it for now and maybe do that. Let me copy this. Alerts. Alright. New alert box. Loaded, I think. And then the only other thing, I wanted to do some of those Twitch stuffs. Follows. Micah said, not sure there's a bad subject. Did you see the events this morning at DCA? Yeah, Micah, we did see it. Exclamation point prayer in the chat if you want to see just kind of what I have to say about it. But I mean, basically, there's not a lot going on, so I'll explain it. I thought we'd get more questions about it, honestly, but I mean, you know, I'm not an expert. Nobody here is an expert. We're gonna let the NTSB do their job. Just pray for them. You know, it's a terrible, terrible thing to go through and to watch them. Yeah, it's a terrible thing to see. And it's so sad, you know. And it does. It makes me mad that, like, you know, why is that helicopter there? But again, you just don't know. And it's easy to backseat pilot. It's easy to backseat quarterback those guys. So, you know, it sucks. But just pray for him. Pray for him and let the NTSB and everybody else do their job. How long do I have the YouTube notifications going for? I don't know, let me try, is 10 seconds too long? Maybe, honestly 8 might be like pretty perfect. Whoa! That was a long time. Twitch. 8 looks good. See, why can I do it here, but I can't do it in there? I'm not gonna put too much effort into the Twitch stuff because, again, we just don't really... I wonder, is it the same? Launch. Oh, wait. Is it like default? Okay. Let me copy this one more time. I hope this is like a universal thing. I don't want this to be something that's... I hope that works for... So wait, let me see. We're gonna test this. Okay, and then we're also gonna test the YouTube one. I just wanna make sure... Is that too long? Might be a little long. Maybe 5 seconds was good. I think 5 seconds was good. Alright, we're gonna copy this again. Okay, cool. I think we're good now. I'll make that a little bit smaller too. What? Okay. Alright. Hardall said Fort Lauderdale has ground tower now. Yeah, I saw that. Crazy part is he flew out of there on a CRJ identical to that one for Americans. It's a bit of a shock. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy, Micah. Alright, I'm gonna go down and get some more water and I'll be back. Alright, Joss, what'd you say? $5 from Mr. Arjoss. Air character lying on the side, raising his arm saying, how's it going? How's it going? What? Wait, let me see. You didn't actually... Oh, shoot. Hardjoss actually did super chat. Oh, shoot. Why didn't it do it? It better do it. Let's go. Let's get some W Hardjosses in the chat. Bro, no way it's gonna not... No way it's gonna sell like this. Alert, duration, delay, layout, text over image. Yo, no way it's not gonna go. Dude, yeah, let's get some W Hardjosses in the chat. This sucks though. Why isn't it? It didn't do it. Let's go. Well, thank you, Mr. Hardjoss. Really appreciate you, dude. That's awesome. Bring a tear to my eye, man. I don't know why it didn't come up though. Text over image. Tip to super chat. There's delay, text delay. What the freak? Wait, let me test it. Did it? It says it should. It should come through. I wonder if it... What? The test works. I don't know. Whatever the case, thank you, Mr. Hardjoss. Really appreciate you, dog. You are too kind. Hardjoss said goes directly to the webcam fund. That goes directly to the freaking, what's it called? The McDo fund. That's what that goes to. Dude, that's crazy though. Like that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that I want to come up is the donations. I can't believe like the subscribers work, but the donations doesn't? That's so weird. Why is that the case? Alright, let me go get water and then I'm gonna come back and investigate this further. Wedding fund? I'm back. Okay. So here's an interesting little thing. So the Harjas alert never even came up. Hey, there it is. Let's test it again. Thank you, Mr. Harjas. Appreciate it. That one worked. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate that, dude. You don't have to do all that. Let's get some W's in the chat for Mr. Harjas. I'm glad that one worked out. I feel like it's honoring you better, honoring the tipper better, if we're able to do that and actually see it. It's kind of stupid if you can't see it. So thank you so much, Mr. Harjas, man. Really appreciate you, dude. Micah said, how'd you go from 3 to 5? How did you go from 3 to 5 super chats, Harjas? What do you mean? So it works for super chats, not super stickers. Oh, that's... Wait, that was the difference? Is that... Wait, let's contact this guy first. 32.2. Oh, is that why, Harjas? That was a super sticker? I didn't even realize. Miami Center, good evening now. American 1196 for flight level 380. That was a terrible radio call.
Miami Center, squawk 1004.
1004 on the squawk, American 1196.
Clearing 1707 for direct JIPOD.
Direct JIPOD, 1372.
There we go. I was looking at this, and it said 1119. I was like, oh no.
1190 at 50380.
American 1190, Miami Center.
Built different.
Squawk 1752.
1752.
Okay, so
American
wait, so that was a... Oh, my bad.
1707 descend via the CUDA 3 arrival, landing east, equal altimeter 3018.
So that was a super sticker, not a super chat. Apparently that's different.
JetBlue 746 descend via the CUDA 3 arrival, landing east, Miami altitude.
YouTube, super chats. If add variation. YouTube, add variation. It doesn't, I don't know how to, it just goes members and super chats.
Make it 3291 Miami, maintain flight level 230.
So I don't think it lets me do super stickers, so Harjas, we might not be able to do the super stickers.
JetBlue 746 descend via the CUDA 3 arrival. Air Canada 2895 Miami Center, turn left heading to 0900, vector for sequence.
Center JetBlue 746, route 101, we've been having some com issues.
JetBlue 746, descend via the CUDA 3 arrival, landing east.
CUDA 3 arrival, landing east 746.
Clearing 1707, transition to 280 knots into descent.
280 knots into descent.
Hey, Mayo. Hashtag for the webcam. Hashtag for the Weebam. What do you mean, Mayo? What is for the Weebam? Nah, go what you're saying, dude. Thank you so much, Mayo. Really appreciate you, dog.
American 1196, radar contact, welcome aboard, and American 1190. Squawk 1752.
Let's get some W's Mayo in the chat. Really appreciate it, Mr. Mayo. Mr. Mayo.
Air Canada 2895, descend and maintain flight level 300.
You guys are the best, man. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. You guys are too kind. Too kind.
Side exit 2, Mike uniform, fly heading 2.
Harjas back with another $5 super chat webcam. Weebam. Harjas says Weebam. You guys are clowns, dude. Let's get some W's in the chat for Mr. Harjas once again, dude. Really appreciate you, man. Really appreciate you. Moderator Harjas too, by the way. Let me see. Wait, I gotta go. See, I like this little. I like the new chat that it has up, but I can't interact with it.
Transition to 270 knots near descent.
This guy's definitely loud enough.
Transition 270 United 740.
American 1190, squawk 1752.
Yo yo. Okay, my mic is good. Maybe even a little loud. That's you, Camus.
American 1190, Miami.
Camus.
Go ahead.
Oh, jeez.
Squawk 1752.
1752, American 190.
Air Canada 2895, turn right heading 180.
I can't like the super chats. The freak. Thank you guys. Appreciate all you guys. Love all you guys. Thank you so much for the support, man. Really appreciate everything. You guys are too kind.
American 2326, Miami Center, good evening.
Fayu, what's up? Welcome back.
16, you up?
Fayu, it's only right for you to be here for the rest of this flight because this is your suggestion, dog. Okay, we are coming up quickly on our top of descent here as well. Let's get some weather in Miami. Hardus said Mayo, you got one in the upper deck. It's crazy.
Air Canada 2895.
They said I was trying to play Microsoft, but laggy and it did not go well. True, yeah, I was gonna say you were with us, weren't you?
Delta 2357, resume the published speeds.
Resume public speed, Delta 2357.
All right, weather
Delta 2357, Miami.
1915. Let's try calm 2 if we can.
45, good night, Delta 2357.
Upper deck.
Center, South
Harjas.
4746 with you at 350.
Behave yourself, Harjas.
Citation 2, Mike uniform, you're about 10 miles
Oh,
from
perfect.
Roseville. Turn left heading 170. Maintain 2,000 to establish low flight clear for the ILS and A14 approach.
Harjas.
West 120 and 6. Visibility 10.
South 4746, Miami Center, welcome to port.
Temperature 22. Super 17. Temperature 3018. Approach
American 916, Miami Center.
Intersection runways. Arrival dispatch ILS runway 8 right. Runway 9er. Runway 12. Area
American 915, 916, Miami Center, welcome to port. American 3291 cross Ray J at 11,000, National Altimeter 3021.
Landing distance available runway 9 to hold short of runway 12 is 9,750 feet. If unable to hold short, notify approach on initial contact or as soon as possible. Notice to air missions first in vicinity of Miami International Airport. All aircraft re-tank all
American 7822, resume public speed.
Dude, just a picture.
Initial contact. You have information Bravo.
Oh, we have information Bravo going into Miami. Micah said, okay, time to learn something with this flight. Micah, what did you want to know exactly? You wanted to learn how to do the arrival and keep everything on profile? Dude, Hardjoss said, what happened to us playing GTA? Hardjoss, I have to get Hardjoss. Maybe with that donation, maybe I'll buy GTA on, maybe this isn't a WeBam donation. This is a, what's it called? This is a GTA purchasing. Because we can't crossplay it at all, and you don't have a PS5. So I'd have to get it on PC. I don't have it on PC. Faye says I was watching little by little. Hey, whatever you gotta do, man. Mayo said everyone donates so Cap can get the webcam. The WeBam, you mean? Hardjaw said spend your money responsibly. Donations. Hardjaw's with the $10 super chat. YOLO, he says. Hardjaw's taking out loans, taking out more school loans for this. Thank you so much, Mr. Hardjoss. Get some W's, Mr. Hardjoss, in the chat. Thank you so much, man. You guys are crazy. You guys are ridiculous, bro. You don't have to do all that, man. You do not have to do all that. Hardjoss said spend your money responsibly. Donations are not required, but always appreciated. Well said. That's the moderator, Hardjoss, that we need in the chat. If it wasn't yours and you can't afford it, that being said. I see now leading all the way up to that donation. Now I see what you're getting at, Hardjoss. Biden bucks. That's crazy. Okay, Micah said, or Kama said, what gate are we going to?
American 1190, your radar contact, welcome aboard.
Micah said top of descent, the actual stable descent. Okay, so we'll go over that. And let's check out what gate we're going to. It's a good question. You guys are killing me tonight. Okay, we're going from... No, we're going from Newark to Miami.
952 Mike Uniform, runway 14 clear to land on the Sarasota wind.
American 1196,
Is,
parts at gate Delta
Tom.
22. Delta 22 tonight. So I'm going to try to remember that. We're going to Delta 22. So we are going to start preparing. And we're going to... I feel like we're like stopped in midair.
American 2326,
We're not.
descend via the CUDA 3 arrival, landing east.
We're getting
Fort
closer.
Lauderdale, altimeter 3018.
67 knot headwind. That lightened up a little bit.
Arrival, Colorado landing east and copy.
You guys are clowns. Really appreciate it, though. Thank you so much. Love all you guys. You guys are crazy.
395, descend via the CUDA 3 arrival,
We
landing east, Fort
are
Lauderdale,
200.
altimeter
No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 269 miles from Miami. 2253 ETA. Current time is in this. Now this is this current time because I moved the time back. 2210. What does this say? 2253. So we'll be on the ground in about 40 minutes, and we'll be at our top of descent in about 15 minutes. Okay, so Micah, in terms of the top of descent, it should be here in your webcam. I don't think I can do a webcam, guys. You guys are ridiculous.
American 916, descend via the CUDA 2 arrival,
When you
landing
have a
east,
top
Miami,
of descent,
altimeter 3018.
you should be able to go to your VNav, and now it might be after you put your arrival in. It might not be before then. Once you put your arrival in, it'll give you a top of descent. So your top of descent will be right here, 2 top of descent, 98 miles, and it gives you an ETA, 2224 is your ETA, your top of descent. This is your cruise page. So if you hit the next page, it'll take you to the descent page. Now it's giving you a target in Mach.
American 1196, descend via the Bonefish 2 arrival,
That's us.
except maintain 16,000, landing east, Miami, altimeter 3018.
18 descend via the Bonefish 2, except maintain 16,000, American 1196.
American 1190, descend via the Bonefish 2 arrival.
Okay,
except
so
maintain
we're going to set that
16,000,
now,
landing
because
east,
there's no
Miami,
reason for us not to set that right now. So
Descend via the Bonefish
we're going to descend via...
to 16,000, landing east and altimeter 3018.
And if you
American
don't
1190.
know, when he says descend via, it means you are cleared to do what you need to do. When you hit your top of descent, you are cleared down, and you are cleared to hit all your crossing restrictions, and more importantly, when it's congested and busy, you are required, when he says descend via, to hit your speed restrictions as well. So 280 knots, 250 knots at cast.
American 2326, transition to 300 knots or greater in your descent.
I don't know if we have ocean or knots. We'll take a look at. So they're landing east, so we're probably going to go this way and come that way. So we'll step through the arrival together and see everything. Camus said, what do you mean except maintain 16,000? So that's what I'm getting to, Camus. So basically, we're going to descend via the arrival. The arrival has all these different waypoints on it and stuff. We'll lap at or above flight level 240. Chicken at or above flight level 220. Geldy at or above flight level 170. Now this waypoint right here, cast, has a crossing restriction. We'll make it a different color. Of 12,000 or at or above 12,000. When the flight or when the whatever it's called, the altitude is above the line as it is here. When it's above the line like it is right here, when it's below the line like it is here. So when it's above the line, this means at or above 11,000. So we could cross this at 12,000 and be legal. We could cross it at 11,000 and be legal. But if we cross this at 10,500, it would technically be illegal. This one here, the altitude is below the line, so that means cross this at or below 16,000. So what he means by except maintain 16,000, we are going to descend via. So we're going to hit all of our altitudes at or above 22, at or above 17, and whenever we come in though, we cannot go below 16,000. So when we get to 16,000 somewhere in here, we are staying at 16,000 unless he tells us otherwise. So Camus, what I would do is I'd set 16,000 right here in your MCP, and oh wait, I'm sorry, set it right here in your MCP, and just so you don't forget it and you don't go below it, because the arrival will take you below it. It'll take you to 12,000 as we see over here. So does that make sense to everybody? Mayo said 190 miles from Miami with 8,500 pounds of fuel, enough to make it on the 737 MAX. I think so. I don't know what it burns per hour. Let's see. It should tell you maybe in Prague. Fuel quantity in Miami 4.9. It says we're gonna land with, so we should have enough. Yes, Harja says DMs. What is that? Oh shoot! I'm turning that off. Hold on, I'm turning that off. I didn't mean to just... Dude, see what I'm saying? I gotta fix that, though. I didn't mean to dox Harjos's DMs like that. What is this? Oh. Okay, Harjos. We'll talk about that after.
Good evening. Travis 2347, Miami Center, good evening.
Okay, going back to this. Micah said, do you use vertical speed to attain the flight level or flight level change? Micah, you use vertical speed in the descent and you use flight level change in the climb. And this is because the plane, if you're in a climb and you use vertical speed, let's say you set 3,000 feet a minute, it'll do it for a second, but then it's going to primarily hold the vertical speed and the climb rate more so than the airspeed. So you can actually stall if you have the vertical speed set too high in a climb. So that's why you use level change in the climb, because it'll even put you in a descent or hold the altitude before it starts letting you lose airspeed. It's going to prioritize airspeed over the altitude in a climb, over the climb rate, I should say. So use vertical speed in the descent because you can do, you're not going to stall in a descent unless you're doing something really stupid. So you have to worry about overspeeding, obviously, if you're doing 6,000 feet a minute down or something like that. But generally speaking, if you're at the 1,000 to 2,000, even 3,000 feet per minute range, you're usually okay in the descent. So yeah, use vertical speed in the descent. But with top of descent, you don't have to do anything as long as it's incorporated in your VNAV. Now, again, theoretically, right, with the IFLY, it's always a little silly, but theoretically, you should be able to just let it. All you have to do is set your altitude. In the Boeing, you do have to set your altitude down. It's a little different. Sorry, I keep forgetting you can't see that. It's a little different in the Airbus. You have to set your altitude and push it once you get close. But in the Boeing, all you have to do is bug your altitude below your cruising altitude, and it'll descend to that flight level or to that altitude that you have set. So hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, all we're going to do is leave that set. Now, for our descent speeds, for whatever reason, the IFLY Max loves to have it has the Mach, right, 0.79 or whatever, I don't know, sure, whatever, on the Mach. But the indicated airspeed is always like 250 or something like that. So what we did before the flight is you can type /285 and put that in there. Obviously it's not going to change because that's what we have set, but then it'll also target that airspeed, and I feel like the IFLY Max targets 250. I feel like it targets the indicated airspeed more so than it targets the Mach speed. I guess we'll see on this descent. This is the first time I've also ever had it set before we descend, so we'll see. So the IFLY is a little weird with the top of descent, but generally speaking, you got to set, you should just...
300 knots or greater in your descent.
Alright, 300 or greater in the descent, American 1196. Okay, so see, that's another thing. So he just told us to do 300 knots or greater in the descent. So now we're riding the barber pole at 250 knots. So he's just saying basically once we can do 300 knots, he wants us to do 300 knots. So we're going to ride this barber pole the whole time. So as this becomes, and we're going to do speed intervene. So we're going to hit speed intervene once we start the descent, and we're just going to ride this barber pole right here as it goes up, because as we lose altitude, it's going to go up. As it goes up, we're going to go up. So also, if you have a radio failure, just disconnect from VATSIM, right? We don't have to do all that. Anyway, Mayo said 6,000 feet per minute is average Ryanair landing. All right. You're welcome, Mr. Harjas. Okay, let's also keep going through our descent prep.
you.
Let's make sure we've got everything set. We're going to do flaps 30, 110.3 for the ILS 8 right approach. 110.3, 092 final approach course. Don't forget to set your course in the Boeing. I know Camus forgot. I know Camus was about to forget if he didn't see this. I know he was going to forget. 110.3, got to set it down here too. 10.3 is set ILS. You got to make sure it says ILS, not VOR. Other than that, yeah. I think, does it have, it does have a landing.
Stay level.
Here to this.
Miami 10 United 2207 with you, flight level
Doesn't it show landing or no? Oh, I think it would show takeoff, but this is being stupid. We're not dealing with that right now. So yeah, flight level 380 for now. Top of descent's coming up. We'll do auto brakes. 2 nice long runway. No reason to do anything else.
Fly maintain flight level 370 United 2207.
Okay, there we go.
3908 descend via the race to
So, yeah.
the landing south. Camp altimeter is
Does that make sense,
3016,
Micah?
The 300 knots or greater. JetBlue 746, if you hear this transmission, acknowledge.
Okay,
with an
good,
item.
Micah.
Negative, JetBlue 746, JetBlue 746, if you hear this transmission, acknowledge with an item.
Might consider Southwest 2610 with the flight 390.
South 2610 Miami Center, hello.
Miami Center, good evening, Walker 485 13,000.
All right, so we'll hear when the engine starts spooling back. That's the nice thing, is you can just kind of be out the window in the Boeings with the descent. You don't have to worry about hitting your oh shoot, I forgot to do the minimums. You don't have to be in here like the Airbus. Like you don't have to worry about missing it. All you have to do is bug it down and you'll be good to go. All right, minimums are 450. 450. Oh shoot, not radio. Now also though, in the IFLY, you definitely got to be a little bit more careful than usual because it's a stupid, and sometimes it'll just blow right through the top of descent. So 450 on the mins. And what do you say? 3016 I think was the altimeter or something like that. What did I write down? 3018. So we'll set that. Oh.
Southwest 2347,
Okay, there we go.
Remus, you can descend via the race to arrival landing south and the Tampa altimeter 3016.
Mr. Remus, we can descend by the race to arrival.
Southwest 4746, contact Miami approach 119.45, good night.
1945, Southwest 4746.
Going through the 700s in terms of subscriber count has been fun because I saw we had we went through the 737, the 747, 757, 767. Now we're at the 777. Next is the 787, guys. Guys, come on, subscribe so that we can have the best airplane number of subscribers, the 787. Also, you guys are unbelievable. Like I said before, the toilet video on my Instagram is now up to 145,000 views. You guys are awesome. Thank you for liking and for watching that video, but also incredibly stupid. Or am I the stupid one for finding so much enjoyment in the toilet?
Yeah, Canada 2895, contact Miami approach.
Check this out, Camus. Let's see if it's louder in the American. That was the trim tab. Well, it sounds like we're descending, so that's a start. Get it up. You can hear it a little bit. You can hear it a little bit.
United 621, clear direct Tiny, cross Tiny at 11,000 before merge up into 3016.
Yeah, direct Tiny, cross Tiny at 17,000.
11,000.
11,000.
Approved, report back. Copy 2610, disregard.
Okay, so see, so it's being good, and it's trying to hold the speed, and we started our descent. So all is well so far. All is well so far. Came said my descent started. What about you? Yep, we are on the way down. We're through 35 already. We're boogieing. Now again, I want to see what happens if I set 3,000 or 300 because it can't do it yet. So let's see what it does. I want to see if it overspeeds it. So it knows that I want 300 now. So we'll see if this actually keeps riding this or what ends up happening. It looks like, I don't know what's happening. Are we trimming? It's trimming down. I'm curious to see what happens here. Cayman said, what should I start my target speed, or set your target speed? Probably ask him if he wants 300.
Go 7749, Miami Center low. I have you out of 15.5, so I maintain flight level 330. American 2326, contact Miami approach 119.45, good night.
Over to Miami approach, unit 2026.
Yeah.
What would you like, what speed would you like for American 1190 descent?
American 1190, public speed.
There you go.
Public speed, American 1190.
So there you go. You don't need the 300. He's trying to keep us fast. Yeah, this is actually working really well right now. So it's just kind of, it's not trying to overspeed us. It's not setting 300 right now and trying to go through it. It's incrementally rising. This is actually awesome. This is actually really, really good. And then it should just stop right at 300, and we should hold 300 in the descent the whole way down.
United 2207, Jack Center Post, change to advisory approved, good night.
Wow, that's actually really good.
United 2207.
Domino's Pizza is doing my gut a disservice right now. Domino's Pizza is
3908.
my least favorite, TBH. Cayman, should I keep doing my current speed? Yes, do what is in your FMC and what's on the arrival. I'll show you in a second.
Roger. Goal 7749, clear direct VTEC.
Okay, so Camus, you're just gonna do what's in here. So basically, these are your VNAV speeds. We'll go back over the Navigraph arrival. So where are we? Where are we? We're direct to Chicken right now, so we're somewhere right in here. So we should be at about flight level 220. See, this is, it's not too bad though. I was gonna say this is an issue. Is it like we're like 3,000 feet higher though? Like it should usually try to cross a little closer to 240, but yeah, do basically you want to do whatever's published in here. So for you, you're going to do the 280 and then all the other speeds. 1945. That's what we're going to get ready for.
Have a 5184 Miami Center low. Southwest 2610, descend via the raise to arrival, landing south to Tampa Altimeter.
And then now, since I'm on VNAV, I have to make sure that it's not going to grab my speed and try to bring it back.
300 or greater for Southwest 2610.
Even though Chicken, yeah, because Geldy has that speed restriction. So after we cross Chicken, it's see that decel. That means it's going to try to start slowing down to 280 because of the speed restriction. So basically what we're going to have to do now is we're going to have to go manage speed, because he didn't give us published speeds. He said descend via yes, but then he also said give me 300 in the transition. So basically that's going to override, I think anyways, that's going to override the speeds on the arrival. I think that's how that would work. So we're going to ignore this decel and we're going to keep going at 300 here.
American 1196, resume the public speeds at
There you go, okay. Published speeds at Energy, American 1196. So basically all that means, and again we'll bring up the Navigraph chart. So we're at Chicken. The next speed restriction is 280 knots at Geldy, which we have in the FMC. We have 280 knots at Geldy. 280 knots at Energy, which is the next waypoint, which is this one right here. And then after, and Energy doesn't have a restriction. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to do 280 until Energy. That's Tampa. We don't care that much. We're going to resume the speeds. So once we hit Energy, we're going to go to 280 knots. So I'll click off the speed intervene. This should drop to 280. The engine should roll back, and we should do 280 knots on the way in. And then after Energy, it's Cast at 250 knots. And then Ocean at 200. Well, we won't hit Ocean. We're going to go this way, Gucci, and go around. So this is the way we're going to go. So 250 basically is going to be our next speed, long story short. So if he says that to you, KMIS, that's what he means. He wants you to do 250 after that.
American 1196, contact Miami approach, 119.45, good night.
1945, thanks for ATC, American 1196, Sue.
Yeah.
Approach Green American 1196, coming through flight level 190 for 160, and we're going to do 300 until LG, or Energy, sorry.
JetBlue 746, turn left 3130, join us.
Uh-oh. It's Guillermo. Mayo says, I want chicken. Hardest, what was your guys' go-to writing utensil in middle school, high school? Hardest is the big mechanical pencils, black and clear.
Miami approach, expect ILS 12, approach altimeter 3018.
18, expect ILS 12, American 1196. All right, so we got to switch that up a little bit, but that's okay. It's not a huge that's not a huge deal.
Southwest 4746, Holland, clear the RNAV Zulu, number 10 left approach.
At Holland, clear RNAV Zulu, 10 left approach, Southwest 4746.
That's the only thing that's different right there. We're just going to expect that. Now we're going to have to kind of rebrief this, unfortunately. So we'd come back over here. I feel like we're just clicking this Navigraph on and off the whole freaking time. ILS runway 12 approach. So we have 108.9, 124 final approach course.
2200, clear the RNAV Zulu, runway 10 left.
124 final approach course, 108.9.
I love your style. Cross style at about 2000.
108.9 on the ILS. And then we know we're good there. 108.9, 124. 1,000 to go, and we will also do 3018 is set. And once we hit Energy, we'll dial it back to...
My apologies.
So I guess we're doing the same thing. So direct style 2200, clearness Yankee, runway 10 left approach.
We'll bring it back to 250.
Direct style, clear the 10 left Yankee. Jet with 7.
Okay, and one last thing on this. So if we're going to land on runway 12 and we're going to park gate, what did I say? Gate Delta 22. Let's try to find that on here. Parking bays. G concourse FED. Oh man. Coming off runway 12. I'm not trying to go all the way up there. I'm not going to lie. We're probably going to take one of those Gulf concourses. Let's see if any American flights park down there. That's Michael's fault. Let's see, do any American flights park at these south gates? They just landed. So they are landing 1-2.
Excuse me, Air Canada 2895, turn left 3180, just want to maintain 3000.
Looks like these American flights all park on the north side. We're probably just going to park at one of these gates down here. So we'll expect a left exit off the runway. That's kind of the last part of the briefing that you want to add, especially if you're going somewhere new.
JetBlue 746, you're able to maintain 170 knots, 5 miles.
All right, so there's energy, so we're going to give this away. It's going to come back to 250. I said 280 before, I meant 250. And it's going to come all the way back to 250, and we're going to hold at 16,000 because that's what the last guy asked. We didn't get anything else. Harda said, in what form of chicken? The McDonald's version. I thought you meant some chicken noodle soup or chicken cutlet. Infinite butter, ET to destination. Hardjoss had 7 minutes with a VATSIM link. Wow, look at this guy. Moderator Hardjoss is just doing some work. 7 minutes is probably a little bit.
7736,
It's about
33 Charlie.
20 minutes. 20 minutes. It might be 7 minutes if we go direct to the field, which is usually what that's in.
Bonefish to arrival.
Continue to send via American 1196. Okay, so now it should, I think it should also start down now that we removed. It's on VNAV altitude. I might have to altitude intervene, which I'm fine with that. Let's see, it's altitude intervene that. Now it should, I don't know what it's going to do now. The altitude sometimes confuses me, honestly. The bottom altitude on the SID is 4 or 5,000? 4,000. So we'll set 4,000. Let's make sure this looks right too, actually, because the drag required. Let's put the speed brakes out a little bit. See, that engine spikes up. I hate that.
19.3, good night, Southwest 4647.
Maybe no drags required.
Air Canada 2895, you're 6 miles from Beezer, maintain 3000 to your established, stay out S10 airport.
Put the speed brakes out, see what happens.
Fairwind 395, descend and maintain 4000.
20 minutes-ish, Hardjoss says. Okay, so for the runway 12, it has us going a specific way. So coming through Gucci, Blimey, and it should be Romani, Madonna, and then Chum. Yeah, Chum is the fix for runway 12, so that works out well for us. Whoa, we're in a big bank. It probably should be 30 degrees now anyways.
Descend with the Bonefish to arrival.
So now I guess we have to make sure it's on VNAV path, so it should put the speed brakes up. You know what I think I think these engines, I think they want your hardware throttles to be all the way into idle, because whenever I move them all the way to idle, these work better on the descent. So maybe if you're having some issues, maybe try that. Hardo said I'm going to join back on my laptop, lay in bed on my tummy and kick my feet in the air. We did not need all that, Hardjoss. Gucci, great name. Infinite butter, yeah, well said. It makes sense for Miami, right? Mayo said every time I fly the max, it bobs up and down in the descent. Yeah. That's weird, I don't know. So now we're on profile again, as shown by the little purple diamond, or purple triangle. And then as long as we cross this, because we set like 4,000, we set the bottom altitude on the arrival. So we should cross this at or above 11, even though we hit altitude intervene, which it looks like we should be fine to do. And then drop to 240 knots after this. This is a pretty, this is cool. We usually, it's usually just kind of descend via and then you don't talk about it again. This has been a fun arrival, you know, in terms of, you know, those speed restriction, the altitude restriction. Now we're descending via again, and the max right now is crushing it. The max is doing what it needs to do. So really, really happy with how the max is handling things right now. Hardjoss is back. Welcome. I don't know, Mayo. I would maybe offer more help, but you're flying on your phone, so I don't know.
Southwest 2274, connect Miami Center 132.2. Good night.
Miami Center 122 for Southwest 22, good night.
The pilot is crushing it too. The pilot's watching the avionics do the work here. Slowing up to 240. Man, I mean, this max is all over it right now. Remember whenever we said the max or the Neo before the stream? If the max is going to behave like this all the time, preferably the max.
2326, connect the full Lauderdale Tower 190.3. Good night.
Over the tower, do that.
Jeez.
American 916, descend and maintain 3000.
Something's funny over there. I don't know what they're laughing at.
And Fairway 395, turn left 3180.
Left 180, 395.
American 916, 4 miles from Piana, turn left 3150, maintain 3000 for Starless. Yeah, that's 12 approach.
The chat is crushing it tonight. You guys made that 3-hour flight go by in a flash. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. You guys are the best.
Yeah, 395, descend and maintain 3000.
Listen to Nightbot. I don't know if I love that.
Goal 7733, they are now to Jamba. The wind is 1106 from a 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 7733.
It's Fairway 395, 5 miles from Deezer, turn left 3130, maintain 3000 to your established on the local line for CLS 1 to right approach.
That's 12, right, left 3130, 395.
See, I might like just the regular Twitch chat thing. Infinite Butter said, "Love the look of the plane. Max looks astonishingly beautiful." Yeah, man. It just looks so good. I don't know why. It's the same thing as a 800. It's just not. It's just so nice. All right, we should be getting some kind of vector or something soon, so we'll see. Let me see. Let's try this chat. Limp Rocketeer with a $10 super chat for the fun and the fun. Thank you so much, Limp Rocketeer. Let's get some W Limps in the chat, man. Really appreciate you guys. Oh, wait, this changed automatically. That's actually kind of crazy.
I'm sorry, American 2380. What was that? Repeat the message.
Let's get some W Limps in the chat, boys. Thank you so much, Limp Rocketeer, for the very generous $10 super chat, man. Really appreciate it.
8 right for the park.
Just Buffalo Charlie 8 right for the park, American 2388.
American 916 on 12, clear line with 1107.
Please land runway 12, American 9.
Cool, let's get some speed break out.
119.3, good night.
93, good night, 395.
Hard I said the one time I'm perfectly okay with people copying me.
733, radar contact, stay out.
Let's see if I put that there.
Crossing 2000.
Mayo, you just touched down? Brennan, what's up, man? Welcome back. Brennan, flight's been great. I was just saying, the chat has made this flight awesome. And this flight flew by because you guys, literally.
Maintain 16,000.
Robert maintain 6,000, 7733.
My meter factor, good evening. You're at 337. We are ready for a taxi, but before we start our taxi, we would like to ask if the factor is noisy 2 or minor 3.
Alright, we're getting close here. Let's see what, I don't know what he wants to do. Brad said it was good, got back from dinner, had some pizza.
Goal 7733, just verify you're climbing to 16,000.
And then now, since he seems to be a little bit behind, we're kind of just going to be off in the middle of nowhere. This should,
337 is the main, there's 3 departures.
we should be on this heading essentially forever. So,
Alright, stand by. American 1196,
There you go.
maintain 3,000.
3,000 American 1196. So now that he gave us 3,000, we are going to vertical speed our way down, and we want to hurry a little bit, but not a lot of bit, so 1,500 feet a minute's fine, maybe even less than that.
Thank you for Oscar.
Chain to college town. Local place, super good, 1,000 to go.
1196, you're 4 miles from Piana, turn left 3150. Main 1,000 are established on the local ice, or clear left 112 approach.
Alright, left to 150, maintain 3,000 to establish on the localizer. Clear the ILS 12 approach, American 1196. That is a big vector. Let's go ahead and get the music paused. Let's start the recording. We'll get the verse of the day out of here, and we'll get the sub goal out of here too. We don't need that. Actually, I might leave the sub goal. If we're going to leave the sub goal, we might as well leave the verse of the day too. Alright, we're cleared for the approach. So here's what that means. So we're going to kind of control our own destiny here, essentially. We can render... Let's bug our up speed as well since we're in the downwind. We're going to arm approach mode. We're going to bug our up speed considering how close we are. Hopefully there's our localizer is captured and coming in. Let's go flaps 5 right now. Make sure we actually stay flap 5. Probably not too much outside view. We're going to be, like I said, we're pretty tight right here. Lay flaps transit. I mean, that was pretty smooth, actually, though. That was a pretty smooth intercept, I'm not going to lie. I overshot it a little bit, but not too bad. Hardjaw said there's been music playing. Has it been loud? Or are you just protesting our music?
Approach wind 110 at 7, runway 12, clear to land.
12, clear to land, American 1196. Okay, we are clear to land. Our ref speed is 139. We'll do 144. Our final approach fix is VEPCO, so we're a few miles away from that. Let's go gear down, let's bug up our speed. Let's go flaps 15 as well. Jeez, that's sun. What did I say, 140? What did I say, 144?
American 916, roger, taxi, parking via Quebec, Yankee.
Okay, speed brake is armed. Let's get some landing rates in the chat, boys. What do you think? We have gear down 3 green. Speed brakes are armed.
3,000.
Flaps 30. Auto brakes 2. Missed approach is 3,000. We do have the glide slope armed. Missed approach 3,000. So we'll go ahead and set that, or leave that set, I should say. Flaps are 25 for some reason now.
You're 5 miles from Piana, turn left heading 150, maintain 3,000.
There we go. Flaps 30 now, and we should get the green light here in a second. Hear the trim wheel going crazy. Haven't heard any music the whole time. Okay. Carter said you can make the sub goal a bit smaller, put it below the call sign square in the top left. Okay. I'll try it out. Negative 126 butter incoming. A bit smaller. That's a lot smaller. That's like right in the middle of the screen. We'll just turn it off for now. We'll just turn both these off for now. Mayo's landing was kind of firm. Dude, you're flying on your... you're flying on your phone. That's impressive. I don't even know how you do that. Glide slope is captured. Make it a professional landing. All right, Infinite Butter. Did you say that last time? I think we made it a pretty professional landing last time. Stabilized approach criteria inside the final approach fix, no more than 1,000 feet per minute. Make sure we are within a stable, what is it? Make a stable descent to landing with normal maneuvers. I forget exactly what the wording is. Let's go auto throttles off.
Looks like you went through the localizer, turn left heading 090 to regional line.
090, American 1190.
And I'll take the controls. Now I'm going to have to click it.
Below 7733, contact main center 132.2.
132.2, 7723, bye.
Who's looking for taxi?
81380 on the ground of Miami, for 8 right.
Hard jaws, stale cockpit. Or sterile cockpit. Did I say stale?
American 2380 Miami approach.
Realism is out the window.
Runway 8 right. Taxi via Pop.
5 Papa 8 right, American 2380.
Correcting on the localizer.
Dorado 337 Miami approach, runway 8 right, line up and wait.
Also, anybody going for a check route anytime soon, correcting is a beautiful word and it can get you out of a lot of trouble. Get a little low on the glide slope, a little slow in the airspeed correcting with power and a little bit of pitch. Can't be all power. Correcting on the localizer. Still getting a little low. Get some power to catch that.
Approaching minimums.
Approaching.
400 minimums.
Landing. Get a little high now. Picking some power out. Pitching us over a little bit.
200.
Little steep on the descent rate, little fast in the airspeed.
337 winds 1107 on at the Baller, runway 1, correction, runway 8 right, cleared for takeoff, traffic 5 mile final.
50, 40, 30, 20,
737 800 for runway 12.
106, we'll take it.
Correction 1190, winds 1107, runway 12, clear to land, traffic rolling.
Reversers
right,
are up, or out, spoilers are up. Oh no, now the lag? Okay. Not getting any lag in Miami is crazy, by the way. Of all the places we've gotten lag.
Welcome to Miami, exit left, join Quebec, taxi to parking via Quebec, hold short of Yankee.
Alright, left onto Quebec and then hold short of Yankee, American 1196. Alright, we'll get on the manual brakes a little bit. Speed, or reversers are away, sorry. Oh, we gotta keep it rolling though. Butter, butter, butter. That was pretty good. 106, triple digits. We'll take it though. Left on uniform, join Quebec, which is the first left. Is it? Yeah, it is the first left. And then, oh, so we'll get to watch Camus's landing. No pressure, Camus. 10 people watching.
For clearance standby. I don't even have a native up, so there would be no ATIS number at the moment.
Let's pick the flaps up. Speed brakes can come up as well, and we'll get the APU starting here. Oh, look, somebody taking off out there. Pretty cool. Hard dusted sterile appendix removal surgery.
Aircraft calling for push,
I can't make any mistakes out here, dude. All right, and we're holding short of Yankee. This is Victor, and then Yankee's the next one.
American 1196 and senior taxi. You can make the right onto Yankee, then November to the gate. Good night.
Yankee November to the gate, American 1196. Thanks for ETC. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Okay. Strobes are coming off. Beacon staying on.
37 right by contact. Altitude commentation.
Is this? No, this is Victor. APU starting up. Gorgeous view. Let's see. Like I said, this is a scenery. It said this is whiskey. I might have... No, oh, this is whiskey. Okay. Let's see. I'll try to slow it down so we can see Camus. That van waits for us. Why is that van all the way out here? Who knows? Yeah, this is our turn on to Yankee. See, this is what I'm talking about, though. Whoever was asking me about the airport sceneries earlier, this is why it's worth it to have airport sceneries. Absolutely beautiful. Hold it off. Nice, Camus. That looked smooth. I don't know. It looked smooth. So straight on Yankee and then a right on November to the gate. With the music on. You guys should have said something if you couldn't hear the music the whole time.
American 2388 heavy winds are
I think it's
107 RNet to
this.
runway 8 right,
Takeoff 8 right, 138.
We'll disarm the speed brake, or the auto brake.
I think it's Delta 22 for 119.
Say that again?
We'll join Quebec, and I think it's Delta 22.
American 1190, roger, taxi parking via Yankee, November. Have a good night.
Yankee November, American.
I didn't want to go all the way to Delta 22, but
All 337, contact Long Center 132.2.
he's making us, so we'll take it. Yeah, guys, that was awesome. Thought we were having a nice combo. Honestly, wasn't much silence. Didn't notice lack of music. Well, that's good. I mean, I heard it the whole time because it's right in my ears, but yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a nice combo the whole time. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. You guys make these streams fun. It sucks not having anybody here. You guys are literally the only thing that make these streams fun, so thanks for being here. Like I said, guys, prayers up for everybody involved in the accident at DCA. We're going to let the NTSB do their jobs. We're not going to backseat pilot. We're not going to backseat quarterback. We're just going to let everybody investigate what they need to investigate, do what they need to do, and we're just going to say our prayers and do our due diligence and everything we can for them. Like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Craving chicken noodle soup right now, Hard just says. Oh my gosh. And I'm a vegetarian. No, you're not. I think all the American 737s in this live or in this look like the retro ones for some reason, but whatever. Yeah, how about that too, by the way? One of our first landings with no... Whoa, that's cool. I guess all just all the American liveries in general look like that. Hardhouse bro, I promise I am. Dang, that's kind of crazy actually. Hey man, whatever floats your boat. Delta 22 is kind of right in the middle. It's maybe more down a little farther. We should be able to see it actually because of this lovely scenery that we have down here in Miami. We got to fly here more often. This is awesome. We'll take this right into the gate.
88, commenting 16,000.
Sorry, tuned out a stream to hear what did I miss? Nothing. We just watched your landing, Camus.
Up to elbow, runway 10.
Pretty good. It looked good, Camus. Did you get a landing rate? Camus, thanks for flying again too, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming along. Like I said, makes it fun to interact with you guys and everything, so. It's Delta 28. We're parking at gate Delta 22, Camus, so you can take Delta 23 or something stupid. Yeah, in my opinion, this Miami scenery is great. I think it makes it worth it. And we didn't have the big lag spike coming. Well, we did have a big lag spike, but it wasn't as big as it usually was in the MAX. That's another bad thing about the MAX. I think you got to put in the cons list is that inevitable lag spike. All right, is this going to be it right here? Delta 24, 23, or 34, 23. That's interesting. Try to keep some speed so we don't come to a complete stop.
Just let me know when you're ready for taxi. Expect it right.
All right, we flew down here in American. We might do this flight to Santo Domingo. We're going to do it another day, unfortunately, but we might do it in a different livery, too. So we'll see. right, we'll stop it there. Let's set the parking brake. Let's shut.
2976 Miami approach runway, right taxi with Mike.
Just kind of hoping to tune him out or something. Let's just tune to a random frequency so we don't have to hear him anymore. We'll get the APU gens on, APU bleeds on. I think you can turn the engine bleeds off at this point. I'm not 100% sure how that would work, but it always gives you the dual bleed cast message, so I don't know. Engines are coming down. That's a pretty good park job too. We'll take that. Request deboarding from GSX and American Airlines. Where's Camus at? Is that you already? Did you make it? Or were you that close to us the whole time? Negative 83 Camus with an absolute greaser. Alright, I'm not going to forget the seat. What is going on with this thing? I'm not going to forget the seatbelt sign this time. We can turn the beacon light off. We'll get the logo light on since we're just sitting here, and we'll get the smoking signs and seatbelt signs off as well. You're free to smoke if you would like in here. Just kidding. Alright. Well, guys, that is pretty much going to do it. Hardross has nicely done. Thank you guys so much for absolutely everything. You guys are absolutely the best. All the donations and stuff went crazy, and just being able to chat with you guys the whole time like we talked about. Didn't even need music today. You guys are just the GOAT. After a 2-hour and 50-minute flight, yeah, like I said, that flight absolutely flew by, and that's all because of you guys. You guys are the absolute best. Join the Discord if you haven't, so you can keep up with everything kind of while we're not streaming. Might be some dark times coming up here, fortunately or unfortunately, going back to work here this weekend, so this might be the last stream for about a week, but we will be back and better than ever. Got some cool things in the works, so we're working on some stuff for when we come back stronger. But join the Discord to keep up with everything. Follow the Instagram, flight_sim_captain. Drop a sub on the YouTube if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, really appreciate all you guys. Exclamation point Discord in the chat, just like Mr. Hardjoss said. So, like I said, appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.